Hello, guys, everyone watching. Hello,
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Rosa and
hey.
Seep.
Hello,
Hey.
Ryan. Hi.
Yeah, it's
Hi,
nice.
Rosa.
It's great to be here. Great to be here. I think we should just get right into it. I know this is a bit sudden. This is the last episode already to start the podcast. It was a
Yeah, I know
it was a hard choice to make.
I know we joked about that last week, but we're like actually serious right now. Like after the
Mhm.
last episode, we kind of, I don't know, we gave it a little thought, and
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess we're all just
it was very rough.
burnt out, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we've been talking
So-
to some people behind the scenes about this, like Niall and
Mhm.
chat. It was hard to
Yeah.
make. We kind of all had equal burnout at the same time. With like the state of just like gaming and animation has just
Mhm.
got so bad and just wasn't as fun to talk about this kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's just one failure after another.
Yeah,
so we decided, like, instead of dragging it out when we're not really feeling it anymore, like, why not go out on top? I mean, we
Right.
wanted to go out fresh at episode 113 while we're still on top and we're still new.
Yeah.
And we still have a lot of fans. We love our fans so much. I think
Yeah, we
we're,
love
we're
you
so
all.
grateful.
You're like
honestly.
family.
yeah.
Honestly,
We really wanted to go out when we were fresh. 113 like podcasts, kind of like we wanted to stay on top, like fresh and new. Like we like kind of like instead of going on too long, we kind of stopped at the right exact perfect spot. And we talked to like T owner about this. He was super respectful of our choice. He kind of offered that if we ever want to come back and do more, we're perfectly allowed to come back and do more. Like we're just gotta
and
reach
we
out.
might
Right.
you never know. We
Right.
might take a year off. We'll see
Mhm.
where we're at. But for now,
I mean,
yeah.
we still at least have like a bit more on the way, not like not like like some sort of continuation. It's just like the leftovers, the
Well,
stragglers. you could
we do
say.
have a couple more videos planned.
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up. We do have a 2-part Disney Channel intro ranking coming up that
Yeah.
we're doing with Don and Lou.
Mhm. Yeah.
And after that, that'll kind of be it for now. We'll ride off into
Mhm.
the sunset.
Mm.
Thank you for supporting us thus far.
Yeah, we
We're-
really appreciated it. You gave us lots of laughs and loves.
Yeah, it's just so many podcasts, especially in the animation world, just kind of go on too long and they just lose that steam. And
Yeah.
we didn't want to end up like them. We didn't end up
No,
like them.
no.
Right. We
No, God, no.
The kind of like you watch the show,
Oh, heavens.
we're very hands on with everything, all the art, all the stuff, like all the kind of like jokes we would do across. We this is all stuff we planned out, really worked on
Yeah.
together. We don't want it to like feel like we're forcing it. So we decide
Exactly.
we've done more than enough, and we're good stopping here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not the end of our collaboration. We still do plan to do some more stuff years
Right.
later.
Yeah.
Later
Got a
down the
lot of
run. There's-
art
Yeah.
on the way. But yeah, I mean, does that about cover it? Do you think?
Yeah, I
Just
think
tell
I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's about it. I again, thank you everyone. Like we love all the fan art, we love all the fans.
Yeah.
It's been great
The fan.
that I'll do this,
Mhm.
and I hope you guys are excited for like what projects we have in the future. We're not going to stop collaborating
yeah.
together. We'll never stop, and we hope you enjoy. Looking forward to the future.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone.
Should we just get right into the episode?
All right, let's
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
Ready to start the podcast.
Popcorn,
Butter,
nachos,
cheese,
root beer with red liquor straw.
right here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ready to Start the Podcast, one of the coolest animation podcasts ever made. It's the #1 podcast. Critics and audiences and Bernie Sanders all agree it's the #1 podcast in the world. I'm your host, Ryan Ribbity. Who else is here?
It's your local thespian. Thespian, is that? Can I use that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Your local thespian, Super Pilky Rose.
Y me llamo Sip. Hola todos. Hola. ¿Cómo están? Hola todos.
Peggy Hill McCall?
Sí. Oh, tenemos mucha diversión para ti hoy.
Did I ever tell
Muchos
you
diversión.
my idea that if like
Sí,
if they did King of the Hill Smash Brothers Brawl, like if you click on Peggy Hill on the character select screen, her Wii remote would go Buenos dias.
Sí, sí.
No, then if you click on Cotton Hill, he goes,
Ryan.
Uncle
Everyone.
50 men. Hi, Kuzu. Who are you?
Glenn.
Who are you?
Hi, Glenn. I'm
Hi.
here too. I'm
Welcome.
the special guest for this time. You might remember me
Hey,
from the other episode. In the other
See,
episode,
see.
I was also on.
Whoa.
You've been on at least
No
like
way.
once a season. There's at least one Gwen a season.
We're collecting Glens.
And like the Bob's Burgers anthology episode, you have to have me once a season.
That's the worst one that could have played. Like, it's not like a specific line. It's just like moaning. Like, if you didn't.
No. Oh.
Give
Got a
one,
moaning Lisa.
give one more round. Give one round.
Okay, everyone, great job back in the
Like, cut off.
No.
Bobby doesn't get dropped. That's fun.
Sí.
There we go. There we go.
Or
Será
go.
como una fiesta para todos. Sí. Una
Vida.
Why
Vida.
is this your bit for the episode?
Cantaremos, reiremos. Sí. Tal vez lloraremos, sí.
Rosa, is he speaking anything real?
I think he's trying to say, I am Seep. I am called C, or it's me, Seep.
It's not at all what I just said. Okay.
It sounds like that's what you're trying to say.
Gwen Olivia, tell us about yourself. Tell the audience who you are.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself. Can you bring the worksheet that we told you to fill out, and can you read it out?
You did not send me any
Oh
worksheet.
shoot. Well, no. Okay, we're bringing you on today because we thought you had a lot to say about some of the topics we're going to be covering.
Bunny.
What were you talking about? Like, do you even remember what you were talking about last time you were here?
I think we talked about Pretty Cure, if I had to guess.
I mean,
What do
I
you think
guess
of the new
that's-
Precure season?
Oh, yeah, it's really good so far. I still need to watch
Yeah.
the new episode.
Same.
I figured you just have a lot of compelling things to say about the news we have today.
I hope
You're the owner of
I
one of the funniest
hate all
Letterboxd
cartoons.
pages. You do hate all cartoons. I've messaged you about this. I went on your letterbox. Gwen's letterbox is like, I swear to God, most of the stuff that is covered on there is like 2 stars. It's like I was looking at it, I was like, oh my God, it's all like cartoon. What is your it's all like animated shorts from like the 50s. And they're all like, ranked really low.
So like what's happening is like my girlfriend Hannah, pictured to the left here,
Yeah.
she like wants to start watching every Oscar nominated animated short through all time, starting from like when like
oh my
the
God.
30s or something. So we've been doing that. I don't know how long we've been doing that. At least since June of last year. I think it's been like half a year since we started.
Wait, how many years is that to cover? That's like 100 years or something? 90 years? Maybe
Yeah, it's like 90 years by now. It looks like it started in like 1932. So
So
yeah,
that's like at least 5 nominees per year, right?
sometimes less.
Sometimes
3
less.
to 5.
Okay.
Only
You-
like
3 to
4.
5.
You
So at minimum, you've got like 280 of these to watch.
Yeah, you know.
you guys
They're
have
shorts.
so
Yeah, you know.
you guys have so much time to like before you get to the chub chubs.
I've been like waiting for the Chub Chubs this whole time. That's really what it's
Are they
been built
Oscar
into.
nominated?
They
Are
are.
Oscar
They are.
nominated?
Yeah.
We're the Oscar nominated chub chubs. We're not the
Oh my God.
to the world.
We said we wouldn't do this. Good thing we got a long career ahead of us.
Yeah.
What is some of the news we're gonna be talking
Uh,
about?
Well, it's a bit of a dire week. So I formatted this episode specifically to be like kind of a compliment sandwich kind of episode. So we're starting with
Okay.
some good news. We're gonna get into bummer news, then bad news, and then back into some good news. So I've kind of sandwiched this one. So like there's gonna like
Okay.
highs and lows. I feel like it'd be wrong to put like all the bad news at the start or at the end. So I felt like
Yeah.
we're better to sandwich this one. Are you all ready to talk about the new Pokemon game they announced? Pokemon.
Oh my God, Pokemon! Yay, Pokemon!
What do you
Yeah, I
all
guess so.
think about Pokemon Winds and Waves, proving to be the least controversial Pokemon announcement in probably like 10 years now.
Gwen, you
Yeah.
play Pokemon, right?
Yeah, I played all of them.
Wow, so you're a real pokester. What do they call you, pokesters? You're a Pokemon master. Is that
Yeah,
what they
Pokemon
call you?
Master. That's what they said in the theme song of the cartoon.
Yes. What did you think of the? Did you wake up at like 6 or 7 a.m. to watch this?
I did not. I woke
Yeah.
up at like normal time, and then I looked at my Blue Sky timeline to see what people were saying.
That's the way to do it,
Boo
honestly.
boo on you though. You missed the live announcement of the thing where you put the cartridge in the Game Boy and it plays music.
Right.
You missed a live thingy announcement where you put a thing in a thing.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
could collect so many items that tie into my favorite brand property, and I
Okay,
missed it all.
I mean, before we get into the big one, actually, what was your favorite non Gen 10 reveal for this Pokemon Presents?
Like, I gotta hand it the Triple Gem weekend.
Let me pull up the direct real quick. I don't remember anything else. Honest to God, I
Except for
couldn't.
Triple Gem Weekend.
There's always Triple Gem weekend though. That's not unique to this. I will say, I feel like for like their big like 30th anniversary direct, I like thought there'd be like one more actual like kind of neat thing. It was pretty much the same it always was. There's like the thing at the start, like the new toy they're doing, and then it was just literally I'm scrolling through it right now. Pokemon Go update, Pokemon Cafe Mix update, Pokemon Sleep update, Pokemon Unite update, Pokemon Trading Card update. Okay, hold on. I guess that there has to be some other announcement here that I remotely gave a shit about. It's cool that the GameCube Pokemon games are coming to NSO.
Only one of
That's
them.
true.
They're releasing the sequel first. The sequel references the first one a lot, and it probably expects you to have played it. So I don't know why they're doing the sequel first, but you know, those are kind of neat little
It's like
milestones of the Pokemon series.
it's like how Better Call Saul is like the prequel to Breaking Bad, but it came out second. They're doing the same thing here.
Right.
It kind of reminds me, HBO Max, famous streaming service, it got rid of Venture Bros like sometime last year, but they kept the finale movie, which requires you to have watched the entire show to remotely understand. It kind of reminds this kind of reminds me of that. I don't think it's as drastic. You gotta play this still without playing the first one, but it's weird because like Mirror B's in this, like the famous disco character, and he's a character from the first
Yeah.
game. Like and like his presence as a character in the first game is like acknowledged. It's a very weird thing to do.
Just the Saul Goodman.
He's the Saul Goodman. That's true.
Is it true?
I think it's true. I think so too.
They showed
So
more
this new-
Pokemon Champions footage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They
They
showed
showed that
Photopia.
like the battle pass.
Oh, that does have a battle pass. I get it. Because it's like
yeah.
it's like a free program, so they have to make their money somehow. But it's kind of funny. It has a fucking battle pass.
Man, look at the battle pass.
It does look at the battle pass. Yeah. But the big announcement, the big one, is that they revealed for the.
I guess actually,
Well, is there anything else?
yeah, I can cap this off. Pokemon's a funny series to me. This series has so many spin-offs and stuff. I don't know if this is like an unpopular opinion. I don't think I care about like any Pokemon spin-off. I like thought about that recently. I think I respect everyone who loves Mystery Dungeon. I tried those games, they're just not for me. I like the original Pokemon Snap. I don't like the second one that much. I don't really care about the Rangers game on DS. Pokemon Puzzle League.
You just don't have enough.
I like Pokemon Puzzle League. They should bring that back. Otherwise, but actually,
You don't-
that's
You don't
just
have enough brand loyalty. That's your problem. You need more brand loyalty
I
so
don't-
that your face
You aren't
lights up
getting
when you see your
Pokemon
favorite critter.
lifestyle.
yeah. I guess I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't play any of these mobile games. I don't know a single person alive who plays Pokemon Cafe Mix. I'm gonna be honest. I follow so many Pokemon heads. I follow so many Pokemon fans. I have mutuals who play like Pokemon Masters. I definitely know people who play that. I do not know.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
You're one of them, yes. Yes, indeed. I don't think I've met a single soul ever who's played Pokemon, like, Cafe Mix. And there has to be out there, because it's going to go ongoing this whole time, but I've never met, like, a
You heard
Pokehead.
that like mobile game that like came out like last year where you collect like the yarn dolls and you do like 4-year-old
Oh,
puzzles.
My god.
Babies.
I forgot. What's that even called? I remember that.
I don't know what it was called. I played it for like 2 weeks, ironically.
There's too many damn Pokemon apps. They need to like cut it down. They have 2 at most. They need to like shut down like they can keep Pokemon Go. That was a worldwide phenomenon, so they can keep that one. You have to pick one other one. You can't pick any other. You have to pick one other one.
No. They need to make enough apps to
parties
completely
after.
fill up your storage space, so you can like completely let Pokemon consume every part of your lifestyle. Okay.
Like, that's a better idea.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Hey,
like
boy.
one like diet app to tell you like what to eat, and then like if you eat like healthy foods, you unlock like Charmander.
Didn't
There's
they?
Pokemon like meat
Wait,
products.
didn't they make like a brushing teeth app too? They made so
Yeah,
many
for
kids.
fucking apps.
Little kids.
It's imagine someone waking up and then doing their Pokemon sleep and then brushing their teeth to their Pokemon smile.
Kind of insane as a parent to deliberately. I just realized, is it insane? I guess that's how everyone's been living for a while, but I only just now stopped to think about how crazy it is that like parents will like willingly get their kids hooked on brands like at a very as young an age as possible.
Yes. No. I just like it's. I think it's funny they put these announcements in these directs too, because it's like the people who watch like these directs are like above the age of 20 and are just here for like the 2 game announcements they care about. I don't know why they announced like Pokemon drooling baby thumb games like in these directs. Because nobody who watches these will care. Maybe they do.
Pokemon Suckle. It's like a pacifier app.
Maybe-
It, like, monitors your baby.
The only person who watches these that cares about these announcements is like Joe Merrick, because he has like new articles to write.
This is great.
They're
This is
just
great for
they're only
journalists
making
and
these-
shareholders.
They're making these games to torture Joe Merrick and make him like toil away writing like the statistics for like berry gathering and Pokemon sleep for every Pokemon.
Yeah, they just make these to torture him. Somebody in chat brought up Pokebia was in this. I am excited for that one. It wasn't much of like a showing though. It was just kind of here it is again. But I am actually looking forward to that one. I'm a bit of a you know what? There we go. They made their 3rd Pokemon spinoff I care about. I have like 2,000.
Wow.
I think that one looks fun.
Yeah.
I think that one looks like a good. I like
It's
little
really
Ditto.
fun.
I like the little Ditto girl. I don't have a lot to play on my Switch 2 right now. I've played I'm finishing up my 3rd Donkey Kong Bonanza playthrough, like 100% Bonanza playthrough. I should probably get another game for this console. This one looks cute and fun.
Right. I mean, they got to release more games. Am I right?
Mhm.
They got to release some games. Am I right?
I'll
Switch
actually
2 ain't got no games. Am I right?
I'll actually talk about that a little bit when we're done talking about Pokemon. But let's talk about Pokemon now instead of Pokopia, which is Pokemon also.
Okay.
What did you all think of Pokemon Winds and Wave? They started the trailer with the epic reveal of Pikachu's mom and dad. Fans have been asking for years to finally reveal Pikachu's mom and dad. What do you think about them?
They're really cute.
I think that's
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah.
I need.
Yeah.
I saw someone drew like human versions of them, but like as a butch couple.
Yeah, I have been seeing them as lesbians, and I've been really enjoying that.
They're,
Uh-huh.
That might be the most valuable part of this trailer to me.
they're lesing out the fat Pikachu couple like on your social media as we speak.
Good.
It's a new generation of Pokemon. It's come yet again. The last one was in 20 when was it?
It was,
I have no idea.
it was-
I don't remember.
2022, I think, was the last time one
Okay.
came, because it was the year before like Mario Wonder Breath of the Wild. Remember that for some reason.
Yes, and this one is set to release in 2027, which is
there was
fi-
yeah, go on.
yeah.
There
Well,
were
it's a 5-year time jump between the games.
Yes.
Or it's a 5-year gap.
That surprised me for 2 reasons. There was kind of 2 connecting things that surprised me. One, I was kind of expecting them almost like try to pump one more out of these on the original Switch. I really thought so, because like the Switch 1 is the best selling console ever, and I was thinking like, okay, they're gonna want to like get one more like mega seller out of this damn console before they move on, like before they have to. So like they'll do like a Switch 2 version of this with slightly better graphics, but it'll still be like a Switch 1 game. And then I was wrong. I saw the start of the trailer and I was surprised that it was Switch 2 exclusive.
Yeah.
And then I saw at the end 2027. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now.
Mhm.
I love
Because
how
like they already
happy-
have Za out.
Hmm.
they got the Zaza, right?
The Zaza.
They already got Za out, and it already made everyone happy. So like,
Right. It was funny to see I feel like the reception to seeing that a game is not releasing this year. I've never seen so much excitement and relief
No,
over that.
I think everyone got used to
That's
saying
so
they just
hard.
need more time.
it is
They
a
just
Right.
needed more time.
it is a universal celebration of a 5-year game development.
Yeah, and it actually looks the game like looks it looks with your eyes. When you look at it with your eyes, the game looks good.
Mhm.
It actually looks good.
I still see
Pokemon fans have
people
been,
like
on
saying it
their
looks.
knees begging for Game Freak to make like a game with graphics. They
Right.
finally
I
let
still
them.
see. Yeah, I still see like people coming like it looks like shit, and it's like yeah.
I think it looks about the same as like the latest Dragon Quest they made to be like in terms of like
Right.
visual fidelity. Like maybe it's just 'cause I've just been a Nintendo game my whole life, so I don't know what like good graphics are supposed to look like. It looks about the same as like that Dragon Quest game they were releasing like
Yeah,
a few
I
years
call it
back.
up to snuff. It's not like blowing my mind,
Yeah.
but there's nothing embarrassing about
Right.
I
it.
think it looks like exactly as good as it has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
And
a
that's, you know,
when Sword and Shield were coming out, I could kind of tell already. I don't know how to describe that game. It looks really glossy to me, and I know
Right.
people have really come around the cell shady in that game, but I don't know how to describe it. That game just looks really like glossy to me, and all the open environments look really bad. Like all the towns look pretty good, but I don't like the glossiness in the character models, and I don't like the open areas. And then I don't think anyone's just saying they got Scarlet and Violet. That game, I think that game's actually pretty damn good. Like just as a game, it is maybe the ugliest game with like the Nintendo logo on it ever made. Maybe like
Scarlet Violet remakes in like 2060 are gonna go hard.
True.
yeah, no, but I think
Yeah.
this looks good. One of the things that stood out to me, and I don't know if I've seen a lot of people talk about this. I know they've definitely touched up the models for all the Pokemon. You can kind of look at them and know they've been touched up. I
Yeah, you
think
could feel Pikachu.
the bigger thing I've noticed though is they've clearly reanimated a lot of them. Pikachu in battle like hits like a battle stance now instead of just standing there, and I've been waiting for them to do that for so long. That has been like to me the key problem with these games for so long is like all the battle animations, like idle animations. It's like I'm not gonna say they suck, but they don't get like anything across a lot of the time. And that was kind of a problem I had. They just kind of were like standing there a lot. So like Pikachu would be perfectly standing there, perfectly still in battle, but now he's like in a battle stance, and I think that's like it's like a small thing that goes a long way in my mind.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'd
Yeah.
say the problem with a lot of those visuals, I think, of I guess the HD era of Pokemon, ever since the handheld and console have converged,
Yes.
is it seems like there is an issue of not picking a lane, I would say.
Mhm.
Like it's trying to have sort of an HD fidelity look with like HD models and graphics and everything. But it's still it was still committed to a lot of archaic stuff that only really works if you have lower level graphics.
Yeah.
Like when you have like the little sprites in like the Game Boy games,
Mhm.
you can get away with doing less because you're kind of if your mind is filling in the blanks because there's not a ton of detail going on. But when you try to make something more detailed, you have to like back that up. Like every level, you can't just like make the graphics really good, but then all the animations are still like just really static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
So it feels like this is committing more to like, okay, we're choosing to be more high fidelity about it.
I know people like kind of like the cell shaded look. I think Sword and Shield was trying to go for, but I usually lean towards that kind of stuff in games. But Pokemon for me, and maybe this is like this is just like kind of my personal opinion. Pokemon are like creatures. I kind of like knowing. This is gonna sound funny to say. I like looking at them and knowing what they would feel like. Right? Like I feel like
Right.
not being able to like be little furry or fuzzy. I think was a problem I had with the cell shaded graphics. I couldn't really tell like the texture of the Pokemon. And since they're like creatures, I do like knowing that kind of stuff. In my opinion, I know it's not for everyone, but I do kind of like that.
We'll
I-
pull you.
I do think the humans are always a bit like off looking in these games now, but the Pokemon, which are probably the more important thing ultimately, I like how they look model wise in this more personally.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
Big thing with this though. The lighting engine is good too.
Okay.
The lighting engine in this
Lighting
game
is good.
looks really good. There's a lot of like nice lighting, which is another thing. Scarlet and Violet also didn't have was nice lighting at all. You would
All
walk
right,
through a cave.
we got to go on a line now, one by one. We got to draft our starter picks for these 3 new Pokemon they revealed.
Okay. I think it's a fun thing to do.
What are the Pokemon called? There's Brout, the eyebrow
Yes.
chicken.
There's
Yeah,
Brown.
that one looks pretty funny.
Let me pull them up. Like let me go to Bulbapedia right now.
Yeah,
There's-
the
Brout,
other one is
Pompon and Gekwa.
Gekwa.
Pompon and Gekwa. Pompon is like a fiery little Pomeranian, which is a pretty fun design.
I will
Yeah.
say about these starters, I feel like this is the fast everyone kind of stopped like the shtick whenever new starters are revealed is this doesn't look like a Pokemon anymore. And that's been the shtick since Gen 3. You can find forum discussions and like meme images about that conversation since like Gen 3. But I will say, I feel like people were kind of starting to do that and then gave up immediately. I think people came around to these ones fairly fast. I like these guys. I think people
Yeah,
were kind of off put because I think they're maybe taking a bit of a bigger swing with some of these. I think Pombon's kind of the obvious like kind of cute one. They're kind of like setting up to be like, oh, we'll market this one the most probably. But Gekwa and Brout I think are a little odd looking. I like that. I really hated how the starters looked in Gen 8. I think they designed it to be like
Sword and Shield.
I think they designed to look like Funko Pops a bit, and I didn't like them. I like these kind of weird shapes. They can have like weird features a bit. I like the blue one's a little cunty one again. I like them. I want to see what they evolve into, but right now, I'm pretty fond of them.
yeah.
They have very good shapes.
Mhm.
Good shapes, distinct looks. I remember people joking that the Grout looks like an angry bird.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at that.
I guess we can go like left to right on screen, and we'll say each one we like the most. I like all of them a good bit. I like Pom Pom because he's a cute dog. It's a cute dog. I like Gekwa just shape wise. I think it's a pretty unique silhouette for a starter. I don't think they've really kind of done something like this. It's like maybe like Trico-ish, like Gen 3. I think it's a cool silhouette. But I gotta say, I looked at Brout and saw there was a bit of a weird looking little ugly little bird guy. And I felt like a connection. Like me and this bird, like I feel it. It's like a bit of like a little weird looking little thing. Like I'm a little weird looking thing too. I'm like, I feel it. I'm feeling Brout right now. I'm feeling Brout. I hope it stays kind of fat as it gets bigger, because I like that it's a little fat chud right now.
It's like mega
It's
fat.
good.
What about you, Seep? You're next in the left to right order, I think.
Mang. I guess I'm drawn the most to Brout.
Mhm.
Let me see. There have been other times where I had a really strong preference. I don't know if I'm feeling it as much. I kind of like Gekwa too.
I got posted
Pompon is cute, but
the
I've
two-
never been
the 2D
what
art.
is it?
I posted the 2D art in the
Oh, yes.
Discord because I think a lot of time Pokemon
Oh,
really
that's
shine in
sweet.
2D art.
Pompon's cute, but I don't know. There's like
It's
there's
almost
something about the other ones.
it's almost too obvious, right? Like it's objectively cute, but like I'm like looking at the other ones. I kind of like that they're little weirdos a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like
Mhm.
there's a lot of Pokemon that are like cute dogs. I don't know. But yeah, the other ones look I kind of like the little gecko's fingers. I guess I'll say Brout. That's a very interesting one. I like its fluff. Yeah.
What about you, Rosa? Which one of these little freaks are you clicking on in your Pokemon adventure next year on Nintendo Switch 2 family of consoles?
More likely a little Pom Pom there, and I think I'm gonna name it Toby Fox.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's been the big
Yeah,
joke, is that it does
right.
look like Toby the dog, the famous dog.
Level 100, and it starts making a game.
Yeah. And now we have the big Pokemon fan.
But the others are like really good. They're
Gwendolivia,
really
Yeah.
cute.
who are you picking?
I think of the 3, I think like Gekwa might be my favorite design because I really like how it's shaped. Like you said, you talked about before about how starters and especially like Gen 8 were like just circles. I really like
Yes.
how it's like a bunch of weird ovals for Gekwa. People keep saying it looks like a Littlest Pet Shop, and I agree. And I think more things should look like that because it's awesome.
Exactly what it looks like.
There's no bobblehead
That being-
starter this time. Oh, go on, sorry, go on. I didn't realize you were still speaking.
Oh yeah. That being said, I'm probably gonna choose Pombon because it's a cute dog, and I enjoy it when a dog is cute.
That's true. That's true.
It's a winning formula, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
thing that stuck out to me this group, I'm looking at the previous two groups we had. There's no like bobblehead Pokemon this time. Like Gen 8 was all bobbleheads. Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble are all Funko Pop Pokemon. And then Gen 9 they got a bit better about it. Quack's got a bit more fat on it, and it's Brigitte. It's still a bit of a bobblehead Pokemon, but it's only one, which is fine. And then none of these are bobblehead Pokemon. These are all
I mean,
these are all cool.
Gecko's head is pretty big though.
But it's not like perfectly round. That's maybe my point. It's like not perfectly
Okay.
round. It's got like a shape to it, which I like.
Perfectly bulb. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Gwendolivia, you posted a picture on our Discord of Corsola in this game, saying my starter. I gotta say, so far, some of the previous returning Pokemon, they revealed some real winners so far. Are in this one. We have Tangela, one of the coolest Pokemon ever. I will be seeing my good friend Tangela this time. There's Duskull, very cool ghost, my friend. I always like seeing which ones they bring back. I like seeing when they bring some like kind of like quirky guys back.
Who else is here?
I
I got Slugma.
I love Slugma. That's another one I really love. I like how Slugma looks. So it's like glowing. I think that's cool.
Yeah, really.
Uh-huh.
We talked about the Lug Engine. I was just thinking of Slugma and how it was like
What's the picture
glowing.
of Slugma?
I'm really happy for Slugma that it's like the graphical showcase in this trailer. Like, look at this thing fucking glowing. Isn't that cool? They got the little sandcastle thing from Alola. I've always been fond of that one. It's cool to see that one again.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You can see Slowking like on a banner in the background somewhere, so I assume Slowpoke. That's not surprising. They love Slowpoke. That's like one of their mascots now. I'm a Slowpoke head though too. I'm excited to see.
Me
Slowpoke.
too. I think Slowpoke is so cute. I would love a giant Slowpoke.
Yeah.
That's what I should keep as like.
Would you
Oh my
like
god.
eat his tail on occasion?
Slowpoke
I wouldn't feel the
would
need
be a
to do
pretty
that.
ideal pet.
I get
Lou was
I would
torturing
need
us
it.
about the hypothetical. Just,
yes.
I just thought of this just now about like which Pokemon we would practically own in real life. I think Slowpoke might actually be a really good one. That seems like a very low maintenance, just nice creature to have in your home.
Yeah. It's a bit of just like it seems like the type of thing that would just kind of like lay and sleep all day, like a lazy cat type of animal.
It is.
Yeah.
This they seem like a cat, except it can like spray water if it wants to.
Yeah. I did say for myself I wanted a Machina, but mostly because it's like it would be really great help and help keep the house clean.
Which one is that?
It's like the Chinchilla Pokemon.
The Chinchilla. Oh yes. Okay.
It's cleans
Oh
a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I like Wooper, so I would say Wooper.
Wooper. Wooper. Yes, Wooper.
I just like talking about it more as an actual game real quick. If there's something I really hope this game, if it's going to be open world again, which it seems like it's going to be like at least a little like kind of like how Scarlet and Violet were kind of like set up, like there's a big island to explore and you can kind of go. I hope something they kind of improve on. They made the really odd choice, and I saw a lot of people defending this when it came out, but it's like the game's like fatal flaw to me. There's no level scaling in that game. So, like, you can kind of do things out of order, which is maybe potentially cool, but it doesn't really, like, come off as cool ever. You can just, like, catch a high-level Pokemon and, like, kind of steamroll the game a bit. It's very, like, it's open world, but it still kind of wants you to go, like, in a specific direction, which is not open world at all, really. It's still, like, you're still expected to, like, go to certain places before other places. It's, like, I hope they either structured a bit better, like, they kind of close off areas to you. Like, maybe, like, you go island to island, and, like, the island you're on is open, but like you can't like go to the other islands and like explore them until later. It's like there's a bit of a format, bit more to it this time, or like they just have level scaling this side. Like the game scales to you, like to the gyms and the Pokemon. Like either one. I just think the game needs to be like a bit more formatted this time, which was a huge problem with the previous, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, I can't talk too much about the gameplay. To be honest,
Yes.
the last Pokemon game I completed was 9 years ago. Wow. Yeah.
Years ago.
What the what?
I never finished Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I just don't play video games as much, especially like really open video games like that.
No,
where
that's
it's just
fair.
kind of like, oh, you can go literally anywhere.
On
See
the
that
map.
mountain?
And so
Oh, there.
I end up just kind of getting lost in like a specific pocket of the game, and I'm like, okay, that's it. I didn't really do anything, but I'm done. I got like 20 hours in,
Yes.
just like running around like petting animals. Like, yeah, that was good.
Arlo from YouTube, the famous puppet, brought
Yeah.
this up. I think it's an interesting idea. He thinks the reason, and I don't know if this is true because I've had dress up Pikachus before. He thinks the reason these Pikachus exist is they'll be tied to like a new mode where you can kind of dress Pokemon up a bit. And I did think about that. That would be so like shareable online feature, right? Like, oh, I put a hat on my little guy.
They would
For-
literally
for
go
some-
viral.
For some reason, I feel like if they did that, they would have like, in my head, I'm imagining, here's your dressable Pikachu. You have like one Pikachu that you can dress up.
Yeah, they've done
They
that
already kinda
before.
did that before.
Yeah,
Really?
there's been dress up
Yeah,
Pikachu before, and then Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee lets you customize your Pikachu with an Eevee with outfits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Do you think that's how they're gonna do it?
I wouldn't be surprised if they did do dress up. It'd be like limited. But I will say, if they should like the Air Riders thing, where like everyone could like wear a hat at least. I still think that would like get people going. Like the
That'd
picture,
go insane.
like getting like a picture of Diglett in the cowboy hat would get you like 800 retweets like instantly.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I mean, like, I don't know, like certain more popular Pokemon have a few more accessories. Like all of them can wear like a hat at least, because it's not hard to like,
Yeah.
because like you just gotta like program like the head area. And, like there could be clipping, it's fine.
Yeah.
There could be like a little clipping. Just like program the
Yeah.
head area in for like the hats, and you can probably let every Pokemon wear that.
Yeah. I would like that.
Same.
Put my bow on my Pokemon,
If
so
you
you
think
know
that
it's a
sounds good.
girl.
True.
If you want to dress up your Pokemon creatures, hop on Monster Rancher 3.
Oh.
They were doing that back on like the PS2.
Really?
Well, Pokemon be behind the
Okay.
curve on this stuff is not anything new.
Oh yeah. It's a problem when you have
Monster
8,000.
Rancher propaganda. You buy Monster
Uh-huh.
Rancher 2 DX on Steam right now.
I-
Let's squeeze them
Hashtag
into your
ad.
house.
I will say, I have seen the occasional kind of like, you know, Pokemon really messed up this time kind of video thumbnail. I'll be honest, this might be the
Right.
most forced it's ever felt. This one looks fine. I just
No, for real.
it looks like there's like maybe it's like not as like beautiful as it could be, but like it looks fine. Like nothing immediately stands out as a problem. This one, I think people are kind of.
Oh.
I think maybe people were so ready to like release their videos about how Game Freak messed up, and then it didn't happen. So they saw the release.
No,
they
no,
saw
Literally, I
this
think
part-
everyone who made a video like that like already had it like pre-planned.
Right.
No. This segment of the show is gonna get clipped by saying, look at these slop eaters complacent. They say it's just fine enough. Are you kidding? we should expect our games to be as good as they possibly can be. Which is true.
I love
Like-
Slop. I love it. Oh.
Oh, I would have enjoyed this no matter what they revealed.
Oh, I would have loved it if all the textures were blurry and there were no buildings you can go inside.
That would be so awesome if like we saw buildings and all the buildings were completely like flat cubes with textured windows on them.
Like that's never gonna happen.
Oh.
But yes, I'm excited for Pokemon to be the Pokemon franchise to continue to be part of my life. I'm excited the Pokemon toaster, the Pokemon phone in my app to like check when my Pokemon toaster is ready. I'm so excited.
Me too. Are you excited, Gwen?
I love all monsters.
I
Lady
hope-
Gaga.
I hope we can see a Butch, the added like a Butch trainer or gym leader or something.
You
Okay, that's
Does-
the thing. They've been on such a hot streak with like the human characters. They need to like keep up the momentum.
Right.
think so? Okay.
Yeah, I mean they had the dog in Gen 8, and then they had the dog in Gen 9, then they had the dog in Gen 9.5. Now they need the dog woman in Gen 10.
You
They need
people are
more-
never
just, like,
sated. There's always a new
the
Butch for
insane
you to
lesbian
chase.
situationship, so we're gonna
Yeah.
like picket Game Freak headquarters.
Yeah, they had like having sex at work like Yuri in Gen 9 with Rika and Gita, and then Gen 9.5 was that beautiful femme putting that thing on a leash. Now they need to go even further this time. They did have like the fucking like full like female character with a whip, like with girl and dog mask character.
And high heels.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
The
Oh, yeah.
implication that Lavanda might have been force fed.
Is that the note we're going out on? Is that the way
Maybe.
you
You-
feel Pokemon?
You could
The final
follow that
word.
up, Steve.
I honestly don't feel fit to contribute to this conversation whatsoever. I feel like I'm
What?
kind of out of my-
What? You
I feel
don't
like
what
I'm kind of
kind of guy do you
surrounded right
wanna
now.
see?
Yeah,
I-
see, what kind of beautiful character do you want to have sex with in the new Pokemon game? What do you want?
I don't know. I'll have to get back to you. I don't know if I'm comfortable.
What? You don't
saying
want
that
you don't want
here.
any beautiful feminine men in this game or something? Like, what are you into?
I would take it. I mean, I guess.
What if like one of them was like a feminine man superstar? Like, oh,
What if one of them was like a feminine man and he wore like really tight pants and they kind of model his butt really nice? Would you like that?
I guess so.
What if
He's
Pokemon?
got-
Steve, you gotta
Wait,
say you believe in
wait.
the spirit of Christmas.
Wait, in honor of your guys' Black History Month video, what if they had the first black Pokemon like feminine man? Would you feel repped?
Yeah, that'd be. I would feel repped, I guess. I'm not used to being cornered like this on this show. I don't know what to say to you right now. I don't know. I don't know how to continue. I don't know how to improv this at all. Except like,
yeah,
I guess so, that'd be kinda
what
neat,
if
I
his
guess.
tight pants had like butt jiggle physics? Would you like that?
I don't know.
And it-
That'd be cool.
And Mario's like, oh, like
Just-
that's what my nose does in Super Mario Odyssey. Yahoo!
Not even true. Wait, what other like feminine butt men have they had? Feminine black butt men have they had? I don't like this conversation. I actually.
I love this conversation. Actually,
This-
I'm a big fan of this
I feel
conversation.
weird right now. Is this how you feel every time you talk about this stuff?
No,
Every time there's like a new like anime out and you have to talk about like how big the woman's boobs are. Is this how you feel?
what if there was
I
an
feel
awesome
weird.
scene? What if there was an
I feel
awesome
exposed
scene
right now.
in this game where like Rika and Gita come back and Gita pulls her shirt off and Ryan reveals she was banging the whole time and her big milky honkers like burst out and Rika like eyes like burst out like cartoon animal and tongue rolled down and she starts sucking in front of the new starters.
I can't do this.
And they were like, "What the
This is
fuck?"
gonna be the rest of the episode.
13-year-olds like my videos. I can't be on record saying anything right now.
If
I'm
everyone
actually not allowed.
You
I
can't.
have a
find
contract.
the mashed email right now.
Yeah, I have a contract with Spud Gun Studios that says I can't discuss things too. So like,
Guys,
nah.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well.
You will not get a video. You will not get an animation of Seep with Grusha from Pokemon with a huge butt walking away, jiggling sadly.
No, I will say. No, sometimes Mash does have jiggle bait. I will say. I have been asked
Jacob,
if I can do anything.
Come on, it's
I
the
shouldn't say
jiggling!
too much. I have been asked if I wanted to do anything with a certain character that they had, and I was like, oh, maybe. But I couldn't really think of anything good. I'm not opposed to it. I just couldn't think of anything good.
You're so woke. You're not opposed to female jiggling.
I'm not a prude about it. I just, I'll leave that to the professionals, is what I would say.
Look,
Okay.
I'll rerail this conversation by like going out of like Pokemon Rika Gita sex conversation into like Nintendo YouTuber discussion conversation. I'll save you a little bit.
Okay.
So it was a commonly held belief, I think by anyone in the kind of the Nintendo speculation scene, that this was going to be like Nintendo's like holiday title this year. Like they usually have like a bigger title sometime in between October and November to kind of push console sales close to Black Friday. And it was kind of commonly believed for a long time. It was just going to be Pokemon. It was just going to be Pokemon was the holiday title, and they'd probably like have like Luigi's Mansion maybe or something like a bit earlier than that. It was like the two like bigger games for the second half of the year. That's not happening now though. This game's 2027. I wanted to, I guess, I don't know how much you people care about this, but I found it an interesting conversation because unfortunately I watched a Game Explain when I was in high school instead of talking like watching Markiplier, so now I'm Nintendo YouTuber Discuss brained.
Yeah.
I wonder now, I really do mean it, if this is the 3D Mario year. Because I was wondering for a long time, like, I think that would be
boy.
further off than we expected. Because they did Bonanza last year. And that's not 3D Mario, but like it's covered the same niche. It's a running jumping game with a funny little guy in it. I figured they could kind of like hold off a bit.
No, we screwed up big time actually talking about Pokemon. We should have used this entire discussion as a soapbox jumping off point to talk about why this is actually the 3D Mario year.
I guess,
Like we should have like put that in the thumbnail.
yeah. No, my thought is like, Bonanza was last year.
Why
but
why the new Pokemon reveal is huge news for 3D Mario.
that was basically me when I watched the trailer for this. I'm half joking. I'm like half
Mario's
joking.
sitting on the steps, but it's like sunny and beautiful and he's smiling.
He's
Yeah,
so
yes.
happy. But like Animal Crossing probably is not this. I'm thinking like their big like tentpole titles they usually do. Animal Crossing is not this year
Yeah.
because they put that huge update out. Not huge, but they put that update out earlier this year, which to me reads as we're not doing one this year. Splatoon is
And isn't the Splatoon too?
Yeah,
right?
Splatoon-
Splatoon's doing the
Splatoon's doing their spin-off this year, which I doubt.
apparently, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, and I doubt that is like the tentpole holiday title they're gonna put on all the boxes this year. Zelda will not release it till like 2030 or some shit probably, and then Mario Kart's already out. It kind of feels like their only option right now for like the big holiday title is like a 3D Mario, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna
No,
complain.
you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be a free update to the Metroid Prime 4 game. I'm gonna call it right now. That's gonna be their big holiday release. No, it's gonna be a $20.99 DLC.
I'm trying to think like what the worst choice. They're gonna like build their whole holiday season on a 2D Metroid game, and then Nintendo's gonna collapse.
Honestly, they didn't have like a massive hitter for this past holiday, really, did they?
No, they kind of released their two big titles right at the start of the Switch generation, and then there was Kirby Air Riders a bit later, and they basically like did not release anything else for that console for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
Maybe
man,
they
I
just
think
take
the Switch 2.
a bit of a break. Maybe
No,
they're just a
Switch
little
2 is
burnt out.
dead.
You know that they might return soon, but they want to make any promises.
No, Switch 2 is. Oh wait, we're forgetting the free update to the Donkey Kong Country Returns game.
The
I
free
think that's
the holiday title. It's the Donkey Kong Bonanza themed update for the Mario Kart World game for the Nintendo Switch 2 family of consoles.
true. Yeah, we don't know any
True,
Switch 2
agreeing.
games that are coming out. So
Rhythm
guess
Heaven is
three-
the big holiday title, and it'll sell a perfect $1 billion. I couldn't think of a good Rhythm Heaven word for that.
One-
a $1 million.
With $1 million. No,
Yeah, I mean, a new 3D Mario this year though would be terrible news for Kirby.
yeah, I think Kirby's next year.
been gone.
I've been thinking
think
Kirby's.
so?
I think Kirby's taking this year off. I think they'll do like a smaller thing, like an
They-
eShop title, or like a, like I don't know, do like the
What has Hal been doing? You're insistent that they're gonna make like like DDD's Drum Dash 2. this year.
Yeah, baby. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like some DD's Drum Dash like 2 or like Kirby's Even Dreamier Buffet this year or some shit. Like that's gonna be like it's gonna be like something like that, and then next year that's when they do like the 3D Kirby game.
No, this year's gonna be the HD remake of Kirby Planet Robobot. It's finally coming.
3D Mario and Kirby in the same year though. Like I wouldn't complain though. You know, like I'm not gonna.
I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't complain.
No, like oh no, my steak too
Well,
juicy.
maybe my wallet would complain.
Oh no, my delicious steak comes with a juicy lobster. No.
It feels weird. I feel like Kirby's kind of been on a break for like a long time though.
I guess that's true.
I'm just getting antsy personally. They usually I'm used to like the 2010s where they would not stop releasing things.
No, right.
Literally every year had something. And then suddenly when they stopped doing the 2D, when they finished Star Allies, they were like, okay, we're gonna have these like 5-year development cycles now. Which is like, okay, I guess. But like, come on, where's my food, waiter? Where's my eShop game?
They need to do what they did last year with the racing games. They didn't have Mario, Sonic, and Kirby all come out the same year, so we can get like more like wars again. So we can argue
Oh
if
my
like
god, remember when Sonic? It was like Sonic Forces, Mario Odyssey, Bubsy like 5 or whatever. Did Crash Bandicoot come out in 2017?
I think it
that
did.
was the remake, right?
yeah, I think so.
I think it was around then. That was like the 3D platformer year. We could have another one of those. Another like when Hollywood kept releasing
Man,
Penguin movies.
You know, it's funny. I'm not even that big into Mario Odyssey anymore. It's crazy how much better Mario Odyssey came out of that year compared to all the other games you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Sonic Forces, and then Crash Insane Trilogy is the ugliest game ever made. Mario
It
Odyssey's
did
doing
well. It revitalized the Crash Bandicoot franchise until it died again. But that wasn't the trilogy's fault. We can't blame the sins of the son for the father or whatever.
Here's what we're gonna do. Last year was like the Mario Kirby Sonic Kart Wars. This year it's the Mario Sonic Kirby 3D platforming war, and then next year they'll all release their 2D game at the same time. So the Kirby will do like a return to 2D at the same time Mario and Sonic release like their 2D game and their classic Sonic game, and it'll be
Oh my
awesome.
God. I don't know if 2D Sonic could survive releasing alongside 2D Mario again.
Please, Mario, my mom's kind of homeless.
I wonder if they're just like sitting on the next like 3D Mario until Sega reveals when they're releasing theirs.
I would
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're working on Frontiers 2. They're gonna do it. We gotta completely wash them out.
I would be. Does that actually a ton? They just kind of sit on a game until they're ready to release it. Like I think the Fire Emblem game with the Pepsi main character was done for like a year before they announced it. Is what I've seen.
Right.
So maybe that'll happen. No, but I
They're
do.
ready for the most malicious, evil time to release the game.
Nintendo's been so weird about like Switch 2 like game announcements. They only like announce stuff like 3 seconds before it comes out. After Poke.
Oh my god, totals.
When oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
when Pokopia comes out next week, they don't have anything else dated for Switch 2 for like reference.
Yeah. Right.
So
Means it's a dead system. All right, guys.
They don't want to.
That's it.
They don't like announcing nothing. So they got to announce the 3D Mario with playable Daisy in it, and you can activate Daisy's new twerk mode with the Switch Joy-Cons. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
With HD rumble and mouse control, so you can angle her butt properly. It'll be awesome new mechanic. And then like Sega will be looking through like one like, damn, why did I think of that? Oh, fuck, that's good. Fuck, that's
They
good.
should do like a, like DK Artist. They could do like Daisy like cheek, like the Mario 64 title screen.
Like pull on
Right?
it. You like pull on it and like make it like go all over the place.
Like,
yeah, you can like
customize
shape it. Yes, you can like put injections into it too to like adjust the size.
They make it bigger and smaller, and then like Sega is across the street with the like cartoon binoculars, going, "Damn it, that's good. Fuck, that's good. Why didn't I do that? Fuck."
That would probably kind of. I just thought of like Mario Party for adults, like not safe for work Mario Party. You know those games where you have to stretch the face and match the like the picture.
Yeah,
You could do that with like a pair of cheeks.
like Mario Strip Party, where like you lose, like you get stars, like and like lose as like stripper, so like the character in the game is like stripping shit.
Is this what people are thinking of whenever they complain that they should make a new Pokemon game for adults?
Mario
I'm not.
Mario
Okay,
Party
I'm not
for
kidding. I
adults.
just remembered this. Yeah, I was in public, like a couple weeks ago, and I actually heard like an incredibly drunk person loudly shouting about how like Game Freak is wasting money making games for kids, and they just need to make a Pokemon for adults already because that's where the real money is.
It's awesome though.
that
Wait.
person was exactly picturing like the Gita and Rika hot springs.
The
Rika
pup
takes off her
hood.
shirt and her big sweaty.
Yes. No, yeah. We need spring scenes. We need hot spring scenes in the next Pokemon game.
I'm imagining this Pokemon like Mario Party game for like adults. It's like it's got like the characters like stripping and like their penises out, but they also all like the standard stock Mario Party animation noise. Like Mario gets a red star, he's naked, and he's like penis out, and he still goes like whoa, and he's like 3 coins. Like
Oh.
yeah, like all the, like the reused stock animations are still there. They're just naked or like in thongs or like wear like dog masks and
I feel like
stuff.
if you made that a fan mod, you would actually get sent like underground. Like you would never be seen again. Like something incredible. The worst thing possible could happen to you. You would be found
Miyamoto is
dead.
gonna kill you.
You
Imagine
would
like,
actually be found dead.
imagine like the spin the bottle mode hosted by Yellow Toad with his shirt off, and then like the spin the bottle ends on Peach, and she does like her stock like
already off.
like his like
No.
like her hands up and like going oh
Return.
animation.
No,
Return
hold
of-
on,
okay.
hold on. I'm getting a call from Miyamoto. He reproved the Toad designs.
All right, I'll get sweet. I was just thinking. So Luigi's Casino from New Super Mario Brothers,
Yeah,
Super Mario 64 DS. They can't bring that back because in some countries that's considered gambling, and it would like bump up the age rating of the game, right?
yeah.
To have Luigi's Casino. So why not just say like screw it? If we have to make it like M-rated, they should bring back Luigi's Casino, but it's like strip Luigi's Casino.
That's good.
right. Yeah,
Oh, and like
I think that would be really.
you can
good.
like Waluigi like on like the poker table naked, and there's like a little bow on his penis, like cover it a bit, and like oh they got like Peach and Daisy and Rosalie like the bunny girl outfits. And they got like the chips in their boobies, and like Mario's like
You know,
chugging
this-
a beer.
The sad part is, if this was a fan mod, I feel like they wouldn't commit to doing like they wouldn't do like they would only you'd only be able to play as like Daisy and Rosalina
Right.
and like Peach. I think you need to go. I think you need to go like full throttle with it. Like why not just have every character? Like let's see.
This needs
Monty Mole takes off his like Tom and Jerry fursuit and he's like his
They already
naked
have
pink
the
body.
Koopas. Their entire thing is being like ENM.
Yes.
Yeah.
E&M. Wait, what is that? I actually don't know what that. I got to whisper that in my ear. What that is? Off the air. Are we allowed to say that out loud?
I like seeing Gwen. And
Okay,
There's
thank you,
new
Gwen.
mail.
I'm glad you know what that is. I feel like that is something you would know. That's not even an insult. I'm just like glad that I got to learn that from you.
I like the notion our good friend Torin brings up in chat that DK would just be the same without his tie on.
Ooh, but yeah, that would be kind of like frothy though. I would think because we've never seen that, right?
He's like bashful about it.
Oh yeah, he should. That should be. Yes, he'd be the really bashful, like blushing character, but he takes off his tie.
Come on, big buddy, take your tie off. We're about to party.
It is great that we told everyone that they need to watch this episode.
This is an engaging conversation. We're talking about Nintendo's holiday title.
That's true. That's true.
I like
You didn't
the-
have a tie in the first game. Yeah, you're right. Well, that was Cranky Kong.
Yeah, it's Cranky.
Kong is like a wild child.
That's the
Cranky Kong
Crankmeister.
learned modesty.
Cranky Kong's gonna show up with his
He's
old.
like the banana of Eden.
They're gonna show Cranky Kong's gonna show up with his old wrinkly man penis in this game. Like, let's get ready to party, everyone.
Oh no!
Can you imagine like someone like going to like a Discord for like I don't know, like Good Vibes Gaming or Game Explainer Scott the Wise? They're like, hey, I really like this game discussion podcast I watch sometimes. You guys should check it out. They talked about like the new Mario holiday title in this one, like potential of that happening. It's really like,
I'd like
interesting.
someone doing that unwittingly. Someone who's only seen one episode saying like,
Oh, there's a great discussion that's going to be happening tonight about the new Pokemon generation. I feel like the conversation is going to be really productive.
they do like a friend. They go in like the Discord like voice call and they bring all their friends.
Like, oh, I can't wait to watch this. I can't wait to hear what they have to say about the new Pokemon release.
They're just
Hold on. I need to pull something out. Let me read a message my friend sent me. She listened to our last episode. What did she say about it?
What did she say?
Drinking beer and making a ton of meal prep while listening to my friends say out of pocket shit to online personality. I know.
Oh yeah, was that during last episode?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna be great when we bring on and we have like a bunch of new viewers who only know our guest, and we just let the leash off.
Yeah.
We're
Anyway,
great-
Yeah,
we're
I
great
bet.
people.
Hold on. I found this in the leaks. That's right. There was another Nintendo leak. Miyamoto would kill me for this, but for everyone's happiness, I'll show it to all of you.
Thank you. All right, let's see it. Excited to see what drawing you did.
Hold on.
You're really making us wait for this.
Rose always said like her 20 megabyte file, so we had to like sit and wait.
Has anyone got anything to vamp about? I'm seeing this terrible GIF. Okay. This is like a tiny image. It's just remarkably small for how long it took to upload.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for the new
viral.
Pokemon game and the new 3D Mario coming this holiday season. That'll be announced on March 10th, Mario Day, alongside the Donkey Kong Bonanza theme for the Mario Kart World game, and also the release date of Yoshi in the fucking book. So look forward to that. and one more trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Bum bum, sipping the soup, cutting the tree.
You're sipping the soup, cleaning the pain. I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna eat my father.
I can't wait for the last trailer of that movie they release. It's like a trailer that makes you think, like, why did they even need to do another trailer for this movie?
Princess Rosalina.
It's okay. Come on.
It's okay, little guy.
Don't be afraid.
Come on, buddy. Don't shit.
Who is this? Hey, speaking of creatures with big noses and funny shapes, we got an announcement this week, kind of a very sudden one out of nowhere.
Yes.
Smiling Friends is coming to an end after the next two.
Smiling end.
After these next 2 episodes they're releasing, after these next 2 episodes are releasing, and after a 2-season extra pickup, they are ending the show. It was announced very randomly and very suddenly, like at 10 p.m. on a Thursday night, and took a nap and I woke up to that. It was crazy.
Yeah, they released a video where they said after the 3rd season, which I didn't even realize there was more. So like the 3rd season like stopped airing episodes like November.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 3 months ago, more than that. And they had an announcement where there's 2 episodes left over. I think a lot of people knew about it from like a TV guide or something.
Yeah,
I wasn't aware of it. But they're airing the last 2 episodes of season 3 in April, and they announced that like that's gotta be it. That's gonna be the end of the show. And the way this was announced really suddenly, like you said, after the show was renewed up to the 5th season, and it seemed like the show was going to be around for at least a little while more, because it was like a smash hit sensation for Adult Swim. It's been really popular. It seems like a big deal of a show for Adult Swim right now. But no, the creators, Zach and Michael, just kind of said like, nah, we're done. That's gonna be it.
There was some drama about it a little bit, because there was an interview that was getting passed around about them saying they had ideas for season 5 like last week, and then this came out, and then it was kind of clarified pretty quickly. That interview was from like 2 years ago, and it was just getting reposted again last week for no reason. And then everyone who worked on the show, like a bunch of people worked on the show, said, "Hey, no, we had heads up on this. This wasn't like sprung upon us." There's maybe something to be said about like, unfortunately, like the industry's in a bad state right now. Losing a job that you thought you had like 2 more years on, is like not great for them. But they were all given like proper heads up on it, which people thought they didn't originally. So
right. And because of that interview, like that was fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
That's why this did feel really sudden, almost like it didn't seem like it was a genuine announcement. It just felt very strange, very, very unusual, because this show was heavily popular, and I just kind of took it for granted. Like, well, I don't know, if I was in their position, I would have just kept on going. But no, I mean, some of what they talked about, I've had a lot of time to sit with this. It's been a few days.
Yes.
Now, I know the initial reveal of it was like extremely shocking to me.
The world was
Like,
shaken. People people were falling to their knees on streets. Like people stopped in the middle of the road to like kind of hug each other out a little bit. It was kind of a huge thing.
This is the kind of announcement where
everyone was checking on like the Allen girl.
Yeah, everyone checked out the girl with the big Allen plush.
Oh yeah. I had friends to like check in on and go like, did you see this? Are you okay? Yeah. I mean, and it was weird. So like, let's see, Smiling Friends. Gwen, you're a special guest today, right?
Yes,
You've watched every episode of Smiling Friends, right?
I have.
Like a YouTuber.
So,
Like, I reviewed every episode of Smiling Friends.
I reviewed every.
This
did.
what happened. Smiling Friends is weirder than you remember.
So yeah, I don't know. Like the thing about the show was like, it wasn't like I wouldn't even call it like my favorite show of all time ever made. But there was something, and there is. It's not done yet, but there was something like really interesting and special about it. That I mean, it was spearheaded by kind of independent, kind of online faced creators.
Yes.
Michael Cusack and Zach Hadel.
Can I just like take a little tangent real quick?
Yeah.
I listening to like the announcement was like the first time I actually like heard their voices. I never watched like their like YouTube videos or whatever. I didn't realize they actually just sound like that.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
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 Like
he's actually Australian.
Like he kind of deepens his voice for Charlie and kind of raises his voice for Pim, but it is basically just how they sound.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's like J.J. Quintel.
Yes, just like JG Quinto, who just does this normalized voice for Mordecai. Go on.
This was a
Wait,
show
hold
that,
on. I'm getting a question. According to my TV Patrol page, my catchphrase is "Happy Halloween." Can you confirm this?
Can you?
Anyway,
Okay. But no, I think that was something that was really special about the show because it was something that it wore on its sleeve. I'd say they would often. There were so many episodes that would bring on like guest artists and animators, and it was kind of a celebration of like different
Yes.
styles. There'd be all kinds of wacky cameos and stuff.
I've
Of
seen
course, like
I've seen some
Doug
people
Walker and-
I've seen some people say they were surprised they got burnt out from doing like 3 seasons of 11-minute episodes, like 11-minute episodes, but
yeah, that was a sentiment I saw a lot, and there's a lot of comparison to other TV shows. Like, oh, what about like Scrubs was on the air for like so and so years, and like Bob's Burgers was on the air for like 10 years. And they did so many more episodes before going out. But there is a big difference. With Smiley
yeah.
Friends,
I think the thing people don't know about this show is a lot of the time on these shows, episodes could kind of like spread around from people on the crew. Like there'll be someone who's like overwatching them, but they don't work literally on every
Overwatch.
episode. Yeah, Overwatch. But the 2 leads on the show were really heavily involved. Like were part of every single episode that was made. Like they're pretty good person like on every single episode that happened. And every episode of the show, after a bit, like the kind you can like one up in the previous one, like with like a weird animation gimmick or like a really crazy new character. And I kind of get like if you're having to make 10 of those a year, like 10, like you're having to like everyone's like literally everyone who watches cartoons has your eyes on you. You have to like
all
keep,
hands are on deck.
yes, you're
at all
all
times.
your hands are on deck. Everyone's just keeping an eye on you. I kind of get why that would burn you out. Like you have to think of a new crazy animation gimmick for like 10 episodes like a year. That is, and you're doing all the voices. You're like writing every episode. I actually really do get like comparatively something like Bob's, which has like multiple writers, like kind of spread episodes across each other. I do get why that would burn someone out.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
It
I
has
mean,
made
like
more
also
sense the more I
like
thought
how do
about it.
you do another following episode about after the last one? Like you got fucking Pyramid Head on. That probably took a lot of logistic work just to get it on, just for the bit.
Said like they're very nonstop about it too.
No,
the
oh, yeah.
past, like several years.
I'm not seeing the episode, Smiley Friends.
With how this show is animated, it might as well have been 30 minutes an episode. That's kind of true in some ways.
Yeah.
It was
right.
a very like big project to be working on.
It was a dense project.
Yes, dense is a good way to put it.
It does feel like every episode was trying to be special.
Right.
So yeah. So to that end, I get it.
I think the
Yeah.
2 worst things you could say about this to me is it's unfortunate people who thought they were gonna have like a job for 2 more years kind of like lost their job, which is like they all seem pretty amicable about it. There's been like no like huge secret drama like teasing about the show ending on socials. Everyone who's like worked on the show said no, we were given a heads up. We all understand why it's happening. I'm sure they're kind of bummed they're losing their jobs, but it doesn't seem like there's any bad blood there. I guess the other worst thing you could say about it, it's like it's a little sad when a show ends and doesn't get like a finale. And this isn't the type of show you could even remotely do like a I'm really gonna miss this place kind of ending,
Right.
even a little bit. But it's like, oh, it'd be fun that like they knew they were making the final episode, they just like sent like extra crazy or weird, which doesn't seem to be the case. So that's a little
No.
sad, but
The story behind this, it really seems like as they were finishing it up, they were like,
Mhm.
yeah, that's kind of it. Like, we don't really want to do this anymore. And it does seem like they did clarify. I imagine this isn't even just me being optimistic, but just
Yes.
like logistically, I feel like this is probably a case where like, I don't know, give it like a few years down the line, there's probably going to be some kind of return to this
oh yeah,
after they're able to get some time away from it. It seems like that's
I was
really
thinking-
what they needed.
yeah, like we
I got
said.
surprised
Oh, go
when
on.
I watched the video. Something I feel like I didn't see anyone talk about the part where they just said like we might do more of this.
Yeah, maybe they're in a really good position, honestly. Like Adult Swim, it seems like they said like because they were ready for like more of this to happen.
Yeah,
They're very open to like welcoming them back, whenever possible.
I imagine they don't want
Uh,
to create any bad relationship with the people who made like their biggest show of like the past, like since Rick and Morty, pretty much. And Adult Swim, I think, is in a
Right.
unique position compared to some networks right now. They don't just have like one hit still. Like, they still have like a few like decently big shows on their hand. Like Rick and Morty, no matter what you think about it, still pulls with like viewer numbers pretty damn well. So like, they didn't have to like fully rely on Smiling Friends making numbers for them. So it's better for them. Like if these guys want to take a break for like a year or so, like a few years, and then come back later, everyone would tune in again. If they wanted like another season, like 4 years from now.
Yeah.
So like it wouldn't
They
be
could
like
probably just
yeah.
they can probably still profit off of like
Mhm.
merchandise and like reruns and
Yeah.
and whatnot, and they'll probably still be like kind of like bumpers using
Right.
characters and that sort of thing. But yeah, it is sad. It is a little sad. Yeah.
I feel the most for the artist who did a Squimbly that Squim that artist the one who
Squim,
the
yes,
the
yeah.
transgender man who's in love with Dr. Octavius from Spider-Man, my absolute goat. They're making like a Squim like comic to like celebrate the end of the show. They love he loves Squim. The guy who like made Squim, he like loves him. Like he draws him all the time like on Twitter. Like
how could you not fall in love with a character that's like so beautifely and lovingly animated? Like that?
he like very earnestly like loves him and thinks he's like cute and fun. I think that's fantastic.
I never seen Squim before. Can we get him on the screen?
Yeah, I
Squim.
can put Squim on screen.
Can
Yeah,
you
see
put
the
like 3 hearts
smiling
over
thing.
him? A little smiley face, some sparkles on it, make it look nice.
like the Squim fan cam.
Right.
I will say-
exactly.
Something a common sentiment I've seen about this reveal, there's a lot of respect. People saying like, "Oh, good on them." Big, massive props to them for knowing when to bow out.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
that's
Squim.
Pac-Man.
A lot of like, "Oh, big props to them for knowing when to bow out." Good on them for not like dragging it on too long. Honestly, can I say something controversial?
Sure,
Yes.
go for it. Whatever.
I want to give props actually to Adult Swim for letting them back out, because it kind of seems like it only benefits them to step away from this. Like it seems like they're just like fine to do this. Like I can think of so many other situations where if you're the creator of like a big show on a channel and you say like I kind of want to step away from this, there's a lot of networks that would probably say like you can step away, but like we're still gonna do this
right.
whether you're here or not.
Mhm.
So honestly, I think it says a lot about, like you said, them Adult Swim wanting to like keep that relationship.
Adult
That
Swim,
they allow them to do this.
for any of its faults, which it does have, it does seem to respect. Like there is someone up the chain somewhere who seems to really respect all the artists that work here. Like they greenlight a lot of stuff on Adult Swim. I don't think any other no other network would have done like The Elephant, for example. That comes to mind. They do seem to have like they seem to know that like they need to treat their artists well to some extent. There are a lot of problems with Adult Swim. They don't treat a lot of their veteran artists always the best. Like they stuff, but someone up along the chain knows like we have to like be respecting the people we work with if we want to like keep relationships with them. And
Yeah. And I hope the success of Smiling Friends like continues to encourage them to kind of take chances on like independent creators. Like there's
Yes.
a lot
You know-
there's such a wealth of people with like
Mhm.
such interesting ideas out there. Like
Yeah.
Haha You Clowns was a new
Mhm.
show.
yeah, I was
came
gonna
out
say,
last year.
the double block of how you clowns in this show for a while was like a great like great day for me sometimes.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god. I hope they keep Darla Dimple and add her into the Haha You Clowns.
She's gonna
know.
she's gonna go fucking turbo to a different show.
I mean that's
We're
what
gonna have
we
a
were
good
kinda-
time.
we kind of had an off-stream discussion about this, that like while Smiling Friends is off the air, they should like rent out the characters to other Adult Swim shows.
yeah. And then Mr. Boss moves it across the street to the Haha You Clowns characters.
Yeah,
You can
I
have
think that'd be
Flip
really
appear at
good.
your birthday party.
Yeah,
I like this chat comment. I'm glad they finished the show before it got too stale, and they jumped the shark and revealed the Smiling Friends HQ was a turtle the whole time.
But okay.
There's an episode of SpongeBob where they reveal
Patrick.
Patrick's house is a turtle the whole time. Like people like
yeah,
talk about
and
like
it totally ruined.
it's like this earth destroying thing to some people, which is really funny.
When Steven Hillenburg created this show in 1997. Yeah. Gwen, have you ranked every episode of Smiling Friends? Do you have it on like an A to B scale, A to Z scale, whatever?
I think
Your auto scale.
I'm within the seasons.
You rank
I'd
the
have to try
seasons?
and pull them up. Like
Uh-huh.
like ranking the season 2 episodes and all that. I don't think I've done like every episode altogether.
Okay, but have you done the
Right
season
now,
3
live
episodes and all the
stream.
season 2 ones? And like,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know. I was just curious. Like, could we like reminisce a little bit? I mean, what did you think
Our
about
favorite
this latest?
smiling moments.
Yeah, what are some of our favorite smiling moments? What ranks highest for you on each season?
Oh,
If I had to pick a favorite for each season, I'll go with Shrimp's Odyssey is probably my favorite from season 1.
Uh-huh.
I think it's been a while since I watched, but I just remember thinking Shrimp is a very funny Smiling Friends character who's very well performed. I like 2 separate
Yeah.
plot lines. Also, S'more is probably like the funniest joke they ever made in the show.
The Shrimp is voiced by Salad Fingers.
He is.
yes.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
I think my favorite from season 2 is Brother's Egg.
that's a really good. That's the one with Joel Haver, with, like the
Yes,
rotoscope,
Yes.
weird art style.
The scene where like they start attacking each other and like the scientist guy becomes motion captured is really good.
It's
Yeah.
the perfect episode. It has so many like well realized bits. It has the little freak thing yelling at them to stop fighting, and it has like
Uh-huh.
the whole bit at the end where Charlie's talking about how like scary the world is, and it was like I thought it was beautiful.
I love the part where the mad scientist grabs the woman's arm and says like,
I have an evil egg in my secret laboratory.
she just screams. Get on.
I
They didn't even get down in Tiny Submarine. That's what they would have started getting into cartoon plots if they had to like release
God,
creative
yeah.
freedom from the show after stepping away.
I'd be
We
like,
would've had an episode where like someone comes to the HQ pretending to be like Charlie's long lost dad. He starts mooching off the smiling.
We would have
friend.
gotten the giant sperm episode.
the SNL writer they bring on to replace the 2 leads would start creating awesome episodes like that.
I was gonna be like, oh, the boys have to escape an escape room, and like a new like boba shop opens across the street from Smiling Friends.
I remember
Yeah.
the season 3,
Next time.
the Curse of the Green Halloween Witch episode. I watched that with like in a group call with people when it first premiered, and like none of us could believe that episode looked like that. It was like, what the hell?
Ridiculous.
Crazy.
Like, what the hell
Yeah.
is going on? This is like the most beautiful television animation I've ever seen.
That was when they really
And
upped
Pyramid
it.
Head was there.
And Pyramid Head was there.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to they're going to end it out with these 2 episodes because they said they didn't really plan it like thematically as a
Yeah.
finale. But I imagine they always do something big to
Char-
end it out,
I
or
think-
at least something different. I feel.
The last episode is
Brazil again.
called like Charlie's uncle dies and doesn't come back, and Charlie's uncle's been kind of like a recurring joke character throughout the show, like someone they mention off screen. I think that's they're like if like it's kind of lucky maybe if like anything had to be a last episode. This is kind of like a fun like closure to a gag kind of episode. It seems like.
Right? Yeah. What's the TV tropes title for that trope of like mentioning a character that's never shown, but like there's always like a different detail about them revealed each time? I know you know it, Gwendolivia. Come on.
I don't know. And he's gonna ping Erica.
Okay.
Pick our best
Yeah,
TV
ping
tropes
your-
warrior.
Your consultant. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any more TV trolls for us, Erica?
You can check the page. I check it occasionally. Our TV Tropes page. Every
So
now and
look at
then
the-
there's a little
Yeah.
update on there.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
It's a fun
My
little
favorite
page to
season
have.
3 episode. Thank you, Curb. It's the ghost. Thank you, Erica. It's the ghost. My favorite season 3 episode is like we already mentioned Squim, but I think Squim's episode is like kind of like insane. Like between like
It-
Squim's like insane animation and him as a character, and also the like
Right.
B plot of like the like like deranged animation of Charlie being sick
Oh,
and
yeah.
hallucinating. Like I can't believe
Uh-huh.
the show had like a plot line that was like a character gets food poisoning and is like puking and sick in public, and they made it like the most visually stunning thing I've ever seen.
Right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's like the beauty of this show.
Right.
I really like the
Man, it-
implication that Charlie and Mr. Boss are friends on Steam. That's good to know.
I'm thinking this was such a shock when it was announced that the show was ending, because I feel it didn't feel like I didn't even like
Mhm.
it didn't even occur to me that like, oh, it really feels like they're closing up a lot. But in hindsight, I wonder if some of the things they did in the third season could kind of speak to that. Like, it feels like they did an episode where you got to see like Glep's origin story, and you see how like the company started.
Yeah.
That almost does kind of feel like something you would do if you were just kind of like, I don't know, not like completely out of ideas, but that does seem like something you would get to like when you're really like on the end of the rope of like you've explored everything else you want to do.
I will say, something I noticed with this season as it was airing, I think I said this like at some point, like on social or something. I noticed there's like one client this whole season that do like the silly looking guy, and then that's like the only client episode this whole season. After that, it's just like silly nonsense plots mostly. I feel like they like kind of got bored of like the main conceit of the show, which is fair. It kind of branched off from it. I think they were running out of ideas for like client episodes a bit. It felt like.
Well, that's longer than
people
Aqua Team
say,
did with
like,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Continue going.
hearing people say about like the first episode of season 3 that it felt like very generic and like you know, what it's just kind of mid and like very safe for what they've done so far, and I kind of agree with that.
No, yeah.
And like you said, that's like the only like traditional stock episode where they help a weird character.
That one has a really good like bit near the end with like the guy going, "That shit was funny as hell," and then disappearing into sand. But like that's like otherwise,
that was good.
Otherwise, that I would say that's probably like one of the weakest episodes of the show. It kind of felt like they wanted to do like one like normal one where they did the rest of the season, I guess.
I do like Silly Samuel. I like the performance of him. I call it O'Malley though. It's like just, it's a funny concept. I do think also the Mr. Frog episode very much feels like we don't know what else to do with this, and like we don't really want to keep doing. We don't want to feel beholden to keep doing Mr. Frog episodes.
Yes.
Like I think that might be like a big reason, honestly, why I don't feel that surprised with the show ending. The Mr. Frog episode feels like the last part of a trilogy.
They do kind of
he's dead now.
Yeah, like they do kind of like coincidentally kind of made a pretty decent like final season. Like there's like the Mr. Frog like kind of like cap off. There's like a Glep like flashback episode. Charlie's uncle is getting like an episode at the end. It's kind of like a closer to that joke. It kind of worked out a little bit that this is the final season they had to do one.
Oh, it is there.
Yeah. It almost felt a little like world building at times in that sense.
Maybe we'll learn. Maybe we'll learn the secrets of. Fuck, I don't know.
You haven't watched this show, have you?
No, she was in the Discord
I don't know
maybe
why
a
you
few
ramped up
times.
a bit.
We watched like a few episodes in.
All right. Yeah.
I love doing Alan voice in Call. That's my favorite to do. Like, oh wow.
Oh, that is such a like. That's such a like new age impression.
Yeah, I'm glad the show's ending. So now when I do like the Alan voice in calls, like I won't feel like I'm like a streamer doing Rick and Morty voices like in 2012, where like every streamer onto the planet was like, "Oh look, I'm doing my Rick and Morty impression." Like now, like when I do like my Alan impression, like 5 years from now, still everyone will think it's cute and novel that I'm doing it.
Now it's like classy.
Now
Now it's like a class. It's been
a throwback.
grandfathered. Yeah, it's been grandfathered as a nostalgic property officially. After April, this will officially be like a hot topic, like Invader Zim type. Like you're in the in crowd if you know about this show.
This show is at Hot Topic though. I was at like the mall recently and there was like a whole. I wish I had the picture of me. There was like a whole row of like Alan plushes just like sitting on the shelf, and I was I thought about getting one, but like I didn't like want to buy anything that day. But it was so funny seeing like the row of Alans like at the Hot Topic. And there was no Rick and Morty.
Awesome.
There was no Rick and Morty plushes there. Alan had taken their spot. I think last time I went to Hot Topic, like last week, I think I saw Glep and like Kane from the Digital Circus. Like worlds collide, truly.
Glitch should pick up the next season of Smiling Friends. That's how we
Wait.
Whoa. It's interesting seeing how many people, like in the call, and also at least one person in chat, saying that they thought the first episode was the weakest. I honestly did not. I felt that about the Mole Man episode. That was one where I felt like they didn't know. They couldn't think of like an actual story, so they just said, what if like a disgusting mole guy was just kind of talking about his penis the whole time? And then the B plot is just like Glep and Alan just being tortured.
I love the Glep and Alan being tortured scenes.
It just felt so much like they didn't have like a real narrative to do.
Wow, pause. Did anyone else hear what Alan said? Like, whoa, can you repeat that?
Oh my god, yes.
I-
I thought it looked delicious.
I love the.
Right.
I thought it looked delicious. I love the I love the three babies, and one of them's clearly Tommy Pickles, and one of them's clearly Bart. I love those babies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? If you're still watching Adult Swim though, make sure to tune into some of the. Make sure to watch some Haha You Clowns. That's a good
Yeah,
show.
they got to
sure to watch-
green light some like weird freak offshoot stuff immediately. I mean,
Make-
they did say like they're not done doing like cartoons or
Oh yeah.
collaboration stuff together. So I wonder like I don't know, are they just going to like do something another show with Adult Swim that just has a different concept?
They opened
Maybe.
a studio, didn't they? They probably have stuff in the working.
Oh, right. I hope so. I hope a lot of the people that they've worked with get to continue to work with them, perhaps, or at least find something.
Oh
to do
yeah, I'm sure.
in this crazy world.
I'm sure a lot of the people they collaborated with us on, like, worked on the show with, they'll probably be working with in the future more, because they kind of.
Hope their future shows
Oh, yeah.
have a lot of world building and a lot of like moments where the characters talk about their struggles with depression in dark rooms.
It would be a really good bit if their next show was like a really sincere, like, lore-driven show.
Yeah.
You know, I really hope just Adult Swim kind of, based on the success of stuff like this and How You Clowns, they kind of just keep picking up like weird like artists like from like the internet to like make shows. Maybe I think that's you know,
Yeah.
maybe despite everything that's happening right now with Warner
When
Brothers.
Two Bald Clowns pilot gets picked up, animation will be
Don't
saved.
talk about two bald clouds. On
I need
this
to talk about
live
Two
stream.
Bald Clowns because Two Bald Clowns is an animated
Wait, hold
pilot
on, wait. Do you
What?
want do you want that to be the thing you watched this week? No, you can't
No,
waste that
no.
on two bald clouds.
I'm not wasting
no.
on Two Bald Clowns. I want to just let you know that like when you sent me that I had a fever. I was like running a significant fever. So after watching that, I fell asleep. I had like a fever dream where I was like stuck in the Two Bald Clowns like the shitty like trailer house, and they were like being attacked by robbers. And I was like, oh, this is the part of the episode where like the weird, scary, threatening character appears and it's gonna do something weird. So I need to just like get out ahead of this and start calling for help so they
Can I
can't
just-
like do their shenanigans.
Can I ask the call?
So I started like yelling for help in the dream, and then I apparently like made me start yelling for help in real life, and I was just like shouting in my sleep. And my girlfriend Hannah, who's sleeping next to me, like woke me up and was really concerned. I didn't know how to explain to her. I was just having a dream about the Two Bald Clowns.
Can I ask the call and the stream? Does anyone here know what two bald clowns is? Anyone at all?
I just looked it up. I see them. There's girl and
You
guy.
see the clowns?
Yeah.
No, they're both men. They're both
They're
beautiful
both red.
queer men.
Oh, that's awesome though. Actually, wait, that's woke.
They're like Pinky and the Brain. It's well, it's just like Two Bald Clowns is like an indie animated show. They released the pilot online. They made a couple episodes. It's by an independent studio, animation studio. It's traditional 2D animation. So you know, it's commendable. It's a commendable effort. They made a few episodes. They've screened at like film festivals, I think.
Mhm.
And the pilot was released online recently, and I watched it, and I sent it to Gwen, like I don't know, like a couple weeks ago. Apparently, when you were having a fever.
Yes.
What did I say exactly to you? Can you make sure you phrase it in a way that doesn't make me seem mean? Because I don't want to put this down. Like I want to support independent creators, and it's great. I hope they find success with this. I hope they continue to sharpen their, you know, their writing, and they get to do the story that they want to tell with this.
You said this
um,
kind of ticked me off. Bruv, let's make our own smiling friends with your own new ideas in it.
Bro, let's make our own smiling friends. That'd be so awesome. It's I mean, I don't know. I'll just say it wasn't particularly my cup of tea, maybe. But it induced a nightmare for you, Gwen. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did that for you.
Well, you know, speaking of Two Bald Clowns, the
Yeah.
Paramount and Warner Bros. Merger is going through. Let's get
The
let me-
CEOs of these
cares?
companies are two bald clowns. Am I right? That's what I'm calling them.
So this is the part of the show where everything stops being fun. So
Okay.
Paramount Warner Bros has been looking to get bought out for quite some time now. That's why I'm confused. No, not even a little bit. They've been looking to get bought out, and the two big bidders.
They're a failing company
Because-
that's always losing money.
Yes, they are a failing company that's always losing money, and two other failing companies that are always losing money offered to buy them out. It was
It was
Yeah.
between Netflix and Paramount were the two big
and
bidders.
and this was an insane situation where like both outcomes here were just awful. Were just awful. It was either like movie theaters were going to be like heavily hurt by this, or Paramount just sucks in a million other ways. That was gonna be bad for like 10 different reasons. So it was like, as you can tell by there, the one bad thing about Netflix, not even okay, there'd be more than one bad thing. Like the one main bad thing about Netflix compared to like the multiple horrible things that Paramount won. It was kind of a twisted, fucked up case where we were all kind of hoping Netflix was gonna buy Warner Bros. And it seemed like for a minute it was going to be the case that they were going to win the bidding. But Paramount would not fucking give up. They were not giving this shit up even a little bit. And they put in like a huge bid, like in the past few days, finally,
Like $100 billion.
like a shit ton. And then Netflix like conceded basically. They gave up. They did not like try to like fight back at all. And Paramount now has officially won the buyout for Warner Bros, which is
Yeah, so they're the one who is favored to buy them out. It hasn't like officially happened yet. Like when these things when these kind of mergers happen, like there's a lot of
yes.
so much like legal processing that needs to go down. So this wouldn't really go into effect for like another few years at least. But it seems like if anyone's favored to buy Warner Brothers, it will be Paramount.
Netflix is basically like publicly like given up on like this buyout is what it sounds like. They basically conceded, and I'd be shocked if anyone else came in to like stop them at this point.
Yeah. And so there are plenty of reasons this is concerning. I think the big one is, I mean, you might wonder, like, where the hell did Paramount get over $100 billion from? And that is apparently from foreign entities, including the Saudi Arabian government.
Of course.
And it seems like there's a lot of the thought a lot of people have is that it's kind of just a bid for power. Like the running head of Paramount is very much trying to like win the favor of the current presidential administration. And it seems like buying Warner Brothers would give them access to CNN essentially.
Yep. Yeah.
That's like a real like sinister aspect of this, because that would just be like, you'd have one company controlling a lot of the news, which is obviously not a good thing. Which would be, it seems like it would be a reason for like, if there's going to be any kind of like litigious like pushback against this happening on a legal standpoint, that probably would be like the big concern here, why like this is like a really bad deal. So yeah,
that's the, I would say, very real world bad thing about this. Like and maybe that's not something like we would very much talk about on this show too much because we're a cartoon podcast, but that's like the actually like politically like concerning like real world implication part of this, which is concerning, which is they're going to have even more power and like news and like how news spreads, and that's just not great even a little bit.
Right. What we're really more concerned with, the Daisy's Butt Nintendo video game podcast, Goofballs, is, I mean, this is just bad for. So with the Netflix buyout, I think an aspect of it was because Netflix, they're just a streaming platform. They don't really have studios. So in the case of a buyout, a lot of the people working at Warner Brothers wouldn't have to like. There wouldn't be as many lost jobs, I believe.
Yeah.
Is the idea. But with this, because Paramount is also a major like a direct competitor, a major movie studio who like films movies and releases movies. If these two companies merge together for the amount of money that is being thrown around, that is going to be it's going to hurt a lot of people's jobs. They're going to have to like slash a lot of their studios in half, if that.
It is a very common trend with both these studios that relate to us. Animation tends to get slashed very early. HBO Max basically dropped all their animation archive like in the past year, as an example.
Yeah.
And then Paramount. This is something we didn't talk about. We kind of briefly mentioned last week, but it was kind of a stacked episode, so we didn't really talk about it that much. Paramount on Nick. They've basically canceled all their shows except SpongeBob at this point. It has been like officially confirmed with everything, but people who worked on those shows have pretty much inferred and implied all of them are done. All of them are done except SpongeBob. Rock Paper Scissors will probably wrap up the season that was ordered, but it'll probably not be getting any more after that, for sure.
I'm sorry, Glenn. Sorry, Glenn.
I'm sobbing.
Yeah. So all that is pretty, not good. It sucks to hear about, definitely.
No,
especially like people like working in this industry or like coming up in the industry or looking towards it.
Yeah,
from standpoint of an artist or like an animator.
We've been talking about this at the Startcast Discord of it. I can't. I already have so many college regrets that aren't worth talking about here, but I can't imagine anyone who's going to college for this right now having to check the news for this industry every day and basically told like, oh, it's awful, none of us can get jobs right now. These people worked on like really big shows are basically like forced to get desk jobs right now because there's no work available, and it's just probably gonna get not even worse. I don't know if I'm bold enough to say we're gonna be reaching a collapse of the industry. I don't, because I'm not like a genie. I can't see the future. I can't make these calls. I'm not smart enough, but it's not looking great. It feels like we're going to be reaching like a very even like the lowest point you could possibly think of for jobs in the television industry. It's going to be looking like you're looking to like get a Fox animated sitcom job or like one of the 3 Adult Swim shows running. I don't know. It's just not looking great for that. Again, like I'm not going to make the bold statement the industry's about to completely collapse, but it's not feeling great.
It's not a great feeling time, definitely. I do want to impart, like, I don't want to be too doom and gloom about it. I mean, you don't want to like be ignorant to the reality of the situation.
Yes.
I get it. But definitely I do think I don't know. Even as an industry, if as an industry it collapses, I mean, the other side of it is it is kind of, there's a lot of great things happening kind of in the art world. Like we talked about independent stuff last time. And obviously, so we're kind of we're at a point of time where I think a lot of people are trying the independent route.
Yes.
We're seeing a lot of studios being set up, seeing a lot of burnt out creatives kind of wanting to get out of the rigor of like the extreme profit driven motives of these big companies that are all constantly bleeding money. And we're going to be in a situation where probably the things you look towards about the industry, the things you look towards like for your artistic path, like might drastically shift. But I think it's important not to get so caught up in that you kind of lose all, I guess, artistic drive. Because I think there's always going to be outlets for that. There's always going to be like a thirst and a drive for people, to have these skills, to share in like, I think of like human art and creativity kind of as like, I don't know, it's kind of like the body of humanity,
right,
in a way. And that everyone who contributes to it is kind of making the body healthier. And I just think there's no need, even if this industry collapses, I think the body will want to repair itself when it's injured.
Yeah.
We talked about this last week, and it's something I've been thinking about. I think now is the time more than ever to kind of like show your support and like love and like respect and admiration for like individual artists you like right now. I think there's a lot of like maybe focus like on indie studios like Glitch and stuff, and it's good to like be showing some support and love and interest in that stuff, because that's basically the only thing I think going forward, like kind of keeping the closest things you have to like industry jobs going. I think that's gonna be kind of like we're kind of waiting for studios like that to like become industry jobs at this point. Like we're waiting for like see like what studios rise up next. I think we're in a bit. I'm looking at this, I guess, as a transition period. That's like my positive outlook on this. Is like we're in the transition period. So like who's next to like kind of create these jobs. But right now we are right now. I think it's really important and good to show your like love, support, admiration for like individual artists, like not just like not like whole teams or whole studios. You talked about this, like it's now is the time to like cancel your Netflix and like send like $1.99 your favorite way to like your favorite like artist,
especially with how streaming has kind of like been the big domino. I think that's really causing a lot of this collapse, because it did kind of topple for a while what was like a pretty reliable method of profit for a lot of these companies.
Yes.
And streaming has never quite stabilized. I
feel. Never.
Still to this day. Like, Paramount's plan right now, I think they said they're going to fold HBO Max into Paramount Plus if this deal is finalized. So Paramount Plus would be the primary service, which, like, good luck with that. That just shows just how ridiculous and tumultuous all of this is. And it's obviously it's difficult to live in a time where there's a lot of uncertainty. But it's just important to like we said, like supporting creators and to just keep building on your own creative spirit, sharing what you love, sharing what you do, just reaching out directly to people you admire who do stuff you like, and saying encouraging things to them, telling people what you like about what they do.
I can't stress this enough. As an artist online, one of the worst and most lonely things about posting and sharing and like kind of like showing people your art online is just when nobody says anything. It can be kind of lonely. The feeling of like, hey, here's something I made, and like you get like likes and retweets, but at a certain point, it stops feeling like anything. It just stops like, okay, well the numbers went up, but like, does anyone like have anything to? Do you like this? Do you want to like tell me if you like this or not? I feel
like a lot of people might have the idea that like if they like something, they just kind of keep it to yourself. Like, oh, this person who made this knows that they did a good job, so I don't need to like be too specific about it. But I have to say, like personally, I love when people, even if it's just like a joke that I wrote in a video, that's just like very obvious. I like when people say like, oh, I liked this joke, like I like this certain part, I like how this drawing looked. That means a lot. It does mean a lot. So that's just something very actionable you can do.
Even as something as simple as like just sort of comedy, like "Damn Daniel" on someone's art that you liked. It's nice to know like you like somebody saw something and like thought about it for a minute, like they like had a reaction to it of some sort. It's just nice to know. It's right now with just how like bleak the industry is, like how like I think online has like kind of maybe in some ways like kind of poisoned how we relate to art, experience art. It can just sometimes like you're just throwing stuff out into the void. I just simple, just like this is cool reply or comment. That goes a long way, I think, for artists. And just everyone's we all gotta stop being so shy. I think a lot of us are shy about like, it's like annoying if I leave a reply. No, just if you see some shit you like, just let them know like this is freaking sweet. Like if you don't have any money to support them, just say some shit.
Yeah, say it's cool, it's neat, this is awesome. Say, oh, it looks beautiful, because just as simple is enough. It's just enough. It's a good start.
It's a great time for. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's also like really beautiful. Like for us too, it's just beautiful to see how much like fan sub people make for us, and we really
we got to do a fan art corner because we didn't show it last week, but so we have a lot to show. that too, and that's always
Yeah,
great.
and like I'm looking at the TV Trolls page, and I'm just so happy to see how much of our like bits, our work has been like at least archived in some sort of way, be referenced, be noted.
Uh-huh.
Especially like stuff like the peak, like the Ice Cube game. I'm surprised people were able even to reference that.
Yeah. Right now is just a time where a lot of industry stuff that was probably previously reliable has just become very it's just a very tumultuous, uncertain time.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of like community building type stuff that we're talking about, because that's
Mhm.
what we're really talking about, like forming connections with other people surrounded around the art we do, and not just being so individualistic about it in a way that perhaps is beaten into us, definitely like in sort of the American industrialized culture of work. And to focus more on community building type stuff. That's a way you can kind of put a little certainty back into art, I think.
Mhm.
Is being able to rely on each other.
Mhm.
Because I think that's really the scary part, is just the uncertainty. You know, it's terrible to not really know what you can do about something, I think.
Yeah.
That feeling of helplessness, not having control. So I honestly I hope we continue to see an acceleration of this period of like just people like helping each other out, people working together.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I mean, we just talked about Smiling Friends, and that was just such. I think what was great about that show was just seeing they employed a lot of like independent artists,
Yeah,
just
like
people just online who were making like fun stuff.
we talked about the
who
person,
had
the
never
guy,
worked an industry job.
the guy who like designed Squim as an example, like immediately comes to mind.
Yes, right, yeah, and that stuff is great. I just hope we get to prioritize that more. I think because this is a moment where we can kind of feel
Yeah.
why that's important, I
Mhm.
guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I will say there's something like I think art will always live on. I think animation will always live on. I think even as people have to get their burger flipping jobs and their desk jobs as day jobs now, I think people will still be creating art, will still be creating animation. Like I don't think the creative spirit will ever. What's that thing like the way home movies ended, where like their movies aren't getting successful, but they have to make movies because they love making movies. It's just stuff like that. No matter who you are, you gotta keep making the thing. There's always something inside you
Yeah.
that like will make you want to like
Yeah.
keep creating. You know, no matter what. I will say though, if there's one thing, just like I think we as adults will always have art and animation and stuff to look forward to. I'm gonna be even more concerned now about kids. I
Yeah.
think we've lost them to like YouTube shorts at this point. I don't really.
Well, let's not forget. If there's as long as there's a Miss Rachel, there'll be more Miss Rachels like her, and maybe we'll see another way of like kids' education and people wanting to
You know,
take the mantle.
I do hope as like the independent scene broadens, that is something we get to see more of.
Yeah.
Because I do think in a lot of indie work we're seeing right now, it's kind of in response to people who are burnt out from industry jobs, where traditionally in a lot of like industry animation, you kind of get pigeonholed into doing a lot of kids friendly stuff. So there's a lot of people who are like, I don't really want to do that anymore. I kind of want to explore animation outside of that, which we don't always get to do.
I feel like the
Western world.
closest I can think of to right now, it's kind of like maybe filling the void of like kids animation that doesn't really get made on TV anymore, is like something like Ollie and Scoops a little bit. It would be good if like I think kids do watch this kind of indie stuff. They like Digital Circus, but there does need to be like I think a void filled with like your kind of like SpongeBob type stuff for kids. I'd rather
like explicitly family friendly stuff that could be relied on.
I'd much rather a kid watch Teen Titans Go than like anything on TikTok or YouTube Shorts right now, and I'm dead serious about that. So I hope as this scene horizon like broadens, like it's a bit safer to make stuff in this scene. We do, you know, as adults sometimes with this animation fans, we kind of selfishly want everything to be for us, like everything has to be aimed towards us, like made with us in mind. I do hope I think it is important though. We do get some like Ollie and Scoops types of stuff that's like being kind of made for like the whole family to watch kind of situation.
Because I mean, think about when a lot of us first got interested in animation, right? So it is important.
And like, I guess this is like example. I'm not sure how much of a related example this is, but like, I remember one time I'm riding in the subway and I see a kid on their backpack is Green Yuri charms and stuff.
Green Yuri?
Yeah, Green Yuri. Like characters from the guy she was interested in wasn't the guy at all, and
Oh.
like that says a
yeah.
lot. And that says a lot, like how teens and kids will get so much into animation that like fascinates them or interests them, or they just fall in love with.
It is good that like it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of easier than ever for
Mhm.
like kids to actually get hands on with animation. Like I see so much all the time,
Mhm.
like really, really young, like people really young, like doing all kinds of like fan animations, just
Yes.
creating stuff, creating like Friday Night Funkin' mods, even stuff like that.
Yeah, it accesses away. Fuck, look at Roblox. The Outcome Memories was made by like a bunch of teenagers, and it's sad what happened to their drama. It's just
I
that they
Mhm.
don't
You know-
drama, but the fact that they were able to like make all that and as polished as it is, it's just very impressive. It's just like kids has like such a big means and resource of doing like so many creative works. It'd just be nice to have like ways for them to like be properly guided and for them to not be put on the spot.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will say,
Mhm.
kids, the children immediately turned Charlie Kirk into a meme, like disgrace, like they immediately turned his name into like a horrible meme, and now they're all calling things they don't like AI, looking like AI. Maybe the kids will be all right.
Yeah.
Maybe there's probably there must be a
I think
silver lining
certainly kids have like
somewhere.
more standards and stuff than people give them credit for sometimes.
No, they
Right, of course.
absolutely do.
And you know,
Like,
kids
think
love.
of we gotta think of ourselves when we were young. It's like our flaws, but our ability to like have standards.
Oh, you know, I just more so
Right.
mean I just want to make sure in the future, like the kids only in a form of entertainment isn't like YouTube shorts and stuff. I do want to
Right.
make sure they're still getting like stuff that tells us like any sort of like even like an 11-minute story. I just want people are saying in the chat, Bluey's putting up the defense right now.
Bluey's the Spider-Man on the subway, holding the train.
Right.
No, it helps that kids love making things, just like tangibly, like drawing
Yes,
on paper,
yes.
that kind of stuff. So I feel like we just gotta like foster that. We gotta like keep encouraging that.
If you see like a 6-year-old drawn Pomni on their notebook on the bus, just go like, "Oh, that's so cool."
Yeah, exactly.
That's my positive spin on it. Things are gonna be a bit dire for a bit here, I think for sure. I just don't think there's any way around it in the industry. I think
Right.
Warner Bros. People brought this up. Paramount and Warner Bros. Are literally picking each other's like debt. It's gonna get worse. Before it gets better within this industry, but right now, like we said, just make sure. I think it's like as everyone has to like switch to like their desk jobs and their patty flipping jobs and like the jobs they don't want to be doing. If they're sharing some stuff like on the internet, like they're sharing some art or like something they like animated, just like let them know you think it's neat. I even like that goes even further than just like clicking that like button. I think just that's my
exactly.
onion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read it, girl.
Exactly. I gotta make my
But-
comic.
Yeah.
It's
I
freaking
also just
fucking
want to
right.
say, show respect to even like animation and craft that seems like that isn't like typically traditionally. How do you say? Show respect to your Mike and Melissas,
Yeah.
especially to the people who make those. They deserve
think-
they deserve the space and entity, and there's no need to like how do you say, turn into some sort of pariah. Just like
I think-
respect, watch, respect, keep your distance, and just look at their craft.
I would say the worst thing you can do is make someone feel like they shouldn't
Mhm.
try.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
that's about the worst thing you can do. Like, if nothing else, you know, you can just be constructive and just encourage someone to
Mhm.
like be the best
Yeah.
version of their creative self that they can be.
Mhm.
You know,
And plus, like, it's these kind of creations do deserve a place. And I mean, look at the way Haha You Clowns look. It's it lots in it.
I-
It's so like
Yeah.
intentional, and it knows that it's funny for it. It leaves her, and it's also like a very genuinely sweet show. So
I think
Uh-huh.
a lot of there's maybe a tendency now for people to act like weird stuff, like not like even like not like fetish stuff or whatever, like weird stuff kids maybe like posting on DeviantArt or like Twitter, it's a bit cringe. It's like worth mocking.
Uh-huh.
I get a little concerned about that attitude sometimes. I think sometimes you got to see a kid make something that's like a little like weird and like not always like the best. Like kind of leave them alone. I think people need to
Just be like,
learn
I've
that.
been there. I've done
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure. I think kids, if you see someone like posting a little weird or like maybe a little like off-putting, like a little like weird looking, like check their bio. If you see like the word like age like 14, dude, back the fuck off. Like genuinely.
Don't even do anything. You don't even need to be interacting.
Yeah.
especially like when majority of the time it's like the people who are mocking it are like people who are doing nothing with their time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the most
Yeah.
constructive thing they're doing is mocking it.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
Right.
I think it's a problem I have with online. Sometimes people act like they're like memes and like mocking as like criticism. Like that's not. If you see like a 6-year-old being a bit stupid, opposed to like art that's like fantastic, you gotta just like it's been like a bit cringe. You gotta just back off. Like I'm dead. That's like been like my mantra for the internet like the past like 5 years. Like if you someone like posting stupid like Sonic the Hedgehog and I check their bio and I see 60, like I'm not even thinking about this. Like this is like a 16-year-old that I don't need to like put the pressure of like thinking like they're making
Yeah.
a 26-year-old mad. Like kind of moment.
Yeah.
Learn to sit back. Not everything is an observation. God bless, honestly.
Yeah. So, hopefully some of our words can be, I don't know, something you can hold to your heart if you're ever feeling uncertain about, industry or even just your place as a creative in the world. Not even like considering, industry work, just as someone independent making your own stuff. It's definitely something I have to keep close to me too, because I struggle a lot of times, honest to God,
Yeah.
with just feeling discouraged. It's not even like an issue with my own self-esteem necessarily. It's just wondering if I genuinely have value to other people.
Yes. No,
with
me
what I do.
all the time. Yeah. No, this is something I never try
Right.
to. I always worry like I don't want to look desperate, but I would like if somebody like I need to like I need to be validated a little bit right now. Kind of moment.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Everyone
I
talking
want
nice to each other.
Mhm.
yeah. I want people
True.
to talk about the blood scenes in It Girl.
Uh-huh.
I think I'll there's obviously like a ton of bad stuff in this merger we're talking about. We kind of chose for like the tone of this podcast to focus on like the hopeful side of it. We're not denying the reality, like we said multiple times. I think things are gonna get a lot worse in this industry before they get better. I just think the thing I want to take away right now is just, this is a great time now more than ever to be showing
help-
support and like
And
help
help each
Yeah.
other out.
to like the individual artist right now. There's
And it does. I was also wanting to say it also doesn't matter where you are at point in time. Remember, one of the most notable people going indie right now is Jorge Gutierrez, who's been in the industry for years and years
Oh,
and years
yeah.
already.
Yeah, we're starting to see that a lot more. Like a lot of industry veterans with like a lot of experience
yes.
going into independent stuff. So it's going to be, at the very least, interesting to see what becomes of that.
So-
Because I feel like the more these like mergers happen, the more we're going to see stuff like that.
Someone tell Craig McCracken he literally does not need to do the new Powerpuff Girls they're working on. He could literally like say, I want to like release an indie show and like everyone would show up for it. He does not need to be making that. Let
Everyone
him
would show
know.
up for the 22-minute Craig McCracken like pilot animatic.
Yeah.
I think could possibly go nuclear.
I saw a tweet I saw once with Jorge Gutierrez. Like he should be allowed to kill anyone he wants, and I think that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always think of it like anytime he releases like something and he draws a little picture. He's like so nice. He's like every tweet or post he ever makes is like so nice. Like talking about oh, I worked with this person on a show like 5 years ago. They're so awesome. Check this out. And he's like so nice. Like he should be allowed to kill anyone he wants to if he feels like it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's also like out there trying to make sure like we get proper Mexican representation.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Especially even like with his work being like Mexican as possible. Like, oh fuck, I love my Mexican culture, and he loves Street Fighter.
He does. His Simpsons couch gag was basically the Simpsons Street Fighter Mexican. Oh, it's like
That was
his three favorite things combined into one. I wanted to end this segment off with a quote I love from Defunct Land, which is, I hate literally every step in the filmmaking process. The only thing I hate more than making a film is not making a film.
Yeah.
I think that's always
Hear
a
that.
great one I think about.
Put that on your wall.
Put that on your damn wall. One more thing, I guess, like I said this week I wanted to make like a news sandwich where like you start with a good thing, you get like the bummer stuff in the middle, and then like on a positive note. This probably won't be too long because it's just like a kind of music video released recently I thought was cool. The Gorillaz released their music video. It's kind of a music video for 3 songs at once. For The Mountain, and it is super fucking awesome.
This was
Yeah.
animated traditionally. Is this on cells?
So
Like,
so
actually?
I looked into it a bit more. It wasn't all on cells, but what they did is they drew multiple like keyframes of this on cell to make sure like what they were drawing on cells was like accurate to, like what they were drawing like digitally basically. So it's
I see.
so they drew a lot on cells, but a lot of it is also digital.
Right, because it does have a very kind of throwback aesthetic to it.
It-
Like a big part of it is like a homage to the Jungle Book specifically.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
very Jungle Book.
So it does like harken to
Hmm.
a lot of those like a lot of that. Which age is that? Is that the gold? I don't know what the
It's
ages
like
are.
it's like the post like original era pre Golden Age where like their line art would be like really sketchy and stuff. It's kind of what
yes,
I always
exactly.
kind of like say it as.
The photocopy era.
Yes.
Right, with like Robin Hood and like 101 Dalmatians kind of style.
It
The
is
same fucking bear era.
it is I don't I mean if you see it it's like drop dead gorgeous how this shit looks.
Yeah.
There's like stunning background drawings. It's like animated like it is maybe like I think people talk about like missing like that kind of Disney like very flowing animation kind of style. This is probably like most I've seen anything look like that in recent years. It's still very Gorillaz with it. Like it's like got like that Gorillaz grunge to it, but like there's like a lot of good character, small acting. There's a lot of like bounciness to it. It's like
Yeah.
it's super cool.
The walk cycles, I was just having a blast just looking at their walks. And it's like, wait, like looking at like 2Ds and Marduk's walk animation, seeing like they're kind of similar. Already going the same pace, and it's just like just having fun looking at them, their emotions, the way they mouth the words. Fuck, even it has like the hypnotizing snake that like changes everyone.
And Murdoch
At a young
has sex
age.
with it.
So like, yeah,
Right?
I don't know much about Gorillaz lore. I'm not like a huge Gorillaz fan. I listen to the music. Why did he fuck the snake from Jungle Book?
He's just like that.
Is
I mean,
there a
did-
lore reason?
No, he's
I mean,
What?
don't we all want the snake from Jungle Book, right?
I guess
Oh,
that's fair. I guess we're gonna fuck anyone from Jungle Book.
Haven't we all imagined being coiled up by the snake from Jungle Book and hypnotized?
There's so many like I think I talk about this sometimes. Like I love like fetishes that spawn for like very specific scenes and something. Just like I have a hypnotism fetish, but the snake from like Jungle Book has to be there for me personally. there's like stuff like that. Like
It won't be
people
the same.
people have like blueberry inflation fetish. Like the girl in the picture has to be like wearing the same outfit. Like but this beautiful anime babe.
She has to turn blue specifically.
Yeah.
I don't want
Right.
like raspberry inflation. I don't want pomegranate inflation. It needs to be
I
blueberry.
think a lot about the people who have like a humiliation fetish specifically for the end of Hooky. We talked about that in the other podcast I'm on. Like people drawing like
you didn't even
beautiful
talk about
anime
that.
girls, but they have like a hook stuck in their pants.
Yes, I've seen this. Yes. Now back on Gorillaz. It's a really cool short. It's kind of like about. I would say it's a short. There's no dialogue in it. It's all just set to music, and it's kind of like if you see like Interstellar 555555555. It's kind of like that. It's just all set to music, but the short is overall about like kind of life, death, and rebirth because it kind of starts with like Noodle. Like the start of her life, and then like the gorillas like at the end like die basically, like they drown themselves, and then like they kind of fall down to earth again, which is supposed to like kind of represent rebirth. This album is very much like based on like the sounds of India. They collaborated with like a lot of Indian artists on this one, and the art is very like much inspired by that culture. So it's kind of cool. There's like not only is like it look nice, it's like this kind of fun, interesting like tie through about it like themes. So it's a bit more than just nice visuals on the screen, which I appreciated.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's great. Is this awards illegible? I'm just like thinking about that right
I
now
don't know.
because the awards.
This should win some sort of
I'm a
award,
minor.
like a Grammy or an Annie or something.
Yeah, definitely.
The
No.
the sequence where they go into the cave and the song "The Moon Cave" plays is probably like one of the coolest things I've seen like animated like in recent memory. It's like they go into a cave and there's like it's like I don't know their names. It's like two rappers. It's probably my favorite song. One of my favorite songs on the new album too. And it's like really cool. Like the way they're singing like is like synced to the animation like really well. It's like it's all like done like it's like blue hues. It's like just super freaking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I love stuff like I love when like styles and mediums that have kind of fallen out of industry standard
Yeah.
get to have like moments to shine like this, because there is genuinely to this day still merit. There's so much like love and pride people have in their work when they do stuff like this. Like people still like do like their own stop motion animation stuff.
No, yeah.
That's just something I was thinking about. I love it.
When they released this, I think the art director for Gorillaz, I want to make sure it's getting it right, because sometimes get the singer and the artist confused. Jamie Hewlett, I was correct. I think it was him. He released to say like in the age of like AI, we kind of want to release a tribute to like the handcrafted like arts, was kind of like their statement, and I do feel that throughout this whole thing.
Yeah. No, I think it's great.
It kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me when the day the Earth blew up, got to actually go to theaters. It was really cool seeing like something like that in theaters, because just nothing like that has been in theaters for like probably like 20 years at this point.
God, watching this in the theater, even though it was only 8 minutes, would go so hard.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, I don't know. They screened this in theaters like at special events like before it came out officially.
I wish I was there. Is what I'm saying.
I really do. Yeah.
We should just bring back some sort of theater line. Needs to like just have like people just do a short at the beginning of the movie again.
What's like a movie? What's like a movie that coming out that could just put this for like Cat in the Hat or some stupid shit?
Right.
Can you imagine watching like this absolutely beautiful like 2D animation with like this great music set to like themes of like life, death, and rebirth, and then you watch fucking Cat in the Hat afterwards?
I'd probably die at the end of Cat in the Hat.
It's be so awesome when all the things drown themselves.
All the 32 things. Oh, I forgot about. I haven't actually watched that trailer in so long, because every time I go to see a movie and it's playing, I walk out. I walk out until I know it's done.
Oh, I can't blame you though, because you go to the theater like every week. So
yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like the biggest movie head here.
Oh yeah, of course. So I've just like I've started to sidestep a lot of trailers, because I don't want to ever hear Bowser sipping the soup and cleaning the paint and trimming his bonsai bush.
The album is
I don't need to hear about that.
The album is also a tribute to Gorillaz collaborators who have passed away, and the De La Soul rapper is one of them. Oh, that's great. I love De La Soul.
That's freaking great. I do like Gorillaz.
No,
I'm like Greg Turkington. I am a real movies head.
I it's a joke that like Gorillaz fans, like a lot of them like hate rap, and that's so confusing, because like 80% of their output has like rap in it. I just I don't get how you hate rap and like listen to Gorillaz. Like at what point, what are you listening to? No, but I loved the rap segment in this specific. I think it's like kind of a thing. Sometimes rap gets looked at as like a low like bar, like low value, like in the genre of music for a lot of racist reasons in particular. So it's cool seeing like a rap segment set to like probably like the most beautiful, like stunning part of the whole video, which I thought was really neat.
Yeah.
That's also, I just want to say, really insane that you get a lot of white nerds being angry about the rap, and then like a majority of media they enjoy, play, consume, listen to, loves rap. Taking the shout outs.
Rap is kind of like it's kind of like the biggest music form right now.
I almost
kind of winning the game.
I almost feel like I don't know how you enjoy art without enjoying rap a little bit. It's kind of a funny thing to say, maybe, but it feels like so much.
I think
a
lot of people just have like an antiquated view of it, or just like a very narrow
for sure
perception. Like they only know like certain like popular images.
Friday Night, the blue bastard from punking night, funkin' nights does not represent rap.
Yeah, when some people think of rap music, they imagine the scene in the Scooby-Doo Courage the Cowardly Dog movie where Eustace has like a gold chain.
Oh God, no!
When white people try to imitate rap on their own.
I don't want to get into that scene. That is maybe like I remember watching that being so like oh, Courage and Scooby's gonna be so fun, and then I got to that point. I'm like, is this bad? Is this like the whole movie kind of bad? A little bit. I don't know.
Get the gif of them dancing at the end. And let's repeat that.
Do you have that on you? I don't have that gif anymore. You'll have to like send it to
me. I have no
me.
idea where that was even from. Was that in like a GIF search? Is that even is Tenor have
Let me find it.
anymore on Discord?
I need to find Scooby Courage dance.
That was like 4 years ago. I can't find it.
Oh
I don't know where
no!
it was.
Someone, if you're listening to this and you haven't, send in the Starcast Discord right now. We need this.
We got to use this in the gold chain in the rap music video segment GIF.
Putting a Eustace bounty. Why does this happen in the movie? I've never seen this.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember either. It must have been like a big lipped alligator moment. Am I right?
That's awesome, see.
Oh, not him with the Rasta hood with the dreads. Why did that?
Why is he doing this, Eustace?
They had no reason to be doing this.
I even tell nobody who like worked on the show was on this. I remember like originally
Dilworth.
Yeah, Dilworth isn't on it. I remember they were going to get Maxwell Adams to direct this, and then like he like declined because they wouldn't let him like go where he wanted to go with it. And I feel like
because I think specifically you heard that they didn't bring on the original creator.
Oh yeah, and I
didn't want to be involved.
A lot of those guys from that era of Cartoon Network are so like close with each other. I imagine you'd be like offended on his behalf.
Right.
Oh my god. You stupid dog.
Yeah.
I'm rapping.
Rush hair?
But yes, two beautiful tributes to rap, Gorillaz, and Eustace Pacific Courage special. But if you haven't not seen Gorillaz, The Mountain music video, it is like literally only 8 minutes long. It's a super easy watch. I cannot recommend it enough. It's beautiful.
It's very easy on the eyes and the ears.
No, for sure, yeah.
Yeah,
it's cool just seeing like a little ugly. Because gorillas are all a little ugly. It's fun seeing like like these little ugly guys animated so beautifully. And they have not done like a big Gorillaz animation project in a while. Like since I would say Plastic Beach, like early 2010s. It's kind of the last time they did because Gorillaz is actually like not part of like with any like major studio anymore. I forget the exact details. I think they're partially self-funded at this point. So they haven't really had like the budget or like resources to do something like this in a bit. I'm glad they got it though, because it was completely worth the wait for something like this from these guys again.
Yeah.
The whole album is really good too. That is true. This is probably one of their best since Plastic Beach. I have enjoyed some of the other stuff, but this is one of their cool ones. Do we want to talk about? Oh, go on. You talk.
Oh no, you go.
Who?
I want to say, let's not forget 2D, they, them.
That's right.
Yes, that's right. 2D is non-binary, everybody.
Yeah, let's all act surprised.
Everyone acts surprised at the blue-haired Gorillaz member who dresses like a twink. It's non-binary. Everyone acts surprised for them.
Yeah.
Do we all want to talk about something we watched or played this week?
We could do that. If we're feeling it. If it's fitting the vibe tonight.
I suppose.
Yes.
I suppose.
Who wants to go first? Who has something like really good? Ryan, did you do anything?
I'm actually sending something out the Discord. You can go first.
Oh, okay. I guess what I did this past week, because I do go to the movie theater every week. Sometimes you get dry weeks. Like I looked at what they were showing last week, and I was like, thankfully, AMC was screening. They were doing a screening of every Oscar-nominated animated short film this year, presented by Taika Waititi.
Oh.
For some reason, he didn't show up at all. His name was just on it, so I guess he was the one who pushed for this. I was totally expecting for him to show up at the beginning in front of like a white background.
Oh, hello, friends. It's me, your favorite your favorite director. I'm here to show you some animated films.
You should have been like commentating over it the whole time. I think it'd be pretty
Talking over
good.
them.
Should have been like riffing. You should have been riffing on a whole other level over the animated short films. Let me get the list of them out, just so I don't miss anyone. Oscar nominated animated. Gee, this is such a long category name. Oscar nominated
No
animated
spoilers,
short
please.
films
I have, like,
2026.
I have like 50 more years before I can watch these.
Yeah,
By the
sorry.
time you get spoilers.
You gotta watch. You got a whole lot more like cats chasing cartoon mice to get through.
You have so many chub chubs to watch.
Okay, so the selections were Butterfly, Forever Green, The Girl Who Cried Pearls, Retirement Plan, The Three Sisters, and this one actually had a bonus that I guess wasn't nominated, but they just threw it in there. It was a short by Cartoon Saloon, who was responsible for a lot of. I can't remember. I haven't actually seen any of their movies. I think Wolfwalkers was one of them.
Yes. It's
I
them.
can't think of any of the other ones by name. The Secret of Kells.
Yeah,
something like that.
if you see a movie, you know it's them usually.
Yes, yeah. So those were the six. Those were the six that I watched.
Mhm.
And it was great. I think it was just the perfect thing for me to watch at the moment.
Yeah.
Especially with, like we said, like a lot of the dire stuff about animation as an industry. It was just nice seeing a lot of these, like, smaller scale, kind of like very artistically driven animated works on a big screen. They ranged a few different art styles. Like there was the Three Sisters was very much a lot of like traditional 2D.
Mhm.
Forever Green was like that was 3D, but it had a whole like wood crafting aesthetic to it. It was very cool to look at. There was one that was just like stop motion, and it used like it looked like some kind of like porcelain or clay, some kind of ceramic material for all the puppets. That had a very interesting, kind of uncanny, but like, I don't know, neat kind of style. Something you only see in like stop motion.
Yeah.
That sort of weird puppety kind of look. And yeah, it was great. I really liked what was hold on. I have to look up what the Cartoon Saloon one was called. 2026 short. That one I really liked. I mean, that was just like a lot of beautiful. It's called Eiru, Eiru. I don't know if I'm probably pronouncing that incorrect. Sorry, I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. That one I really liked. That was I mean, from what I've seen of them, like they always have pretty great like 2D animation. But no, yeah, it was just kind of, it was the right motion for me. It really made me. So you're such a cartoon character. We're speaking what you type as you type it. Whatever. Call me a Simpsons character. I'm saying what I type out loud so that the international dubs aren't confused. Yeah, it did make me. I do love. I want to see more like, I don't know, short film type screen. I wish for more stuff like this to be aired on the big screen, because there is something really special about, I don't know, that experience, going to a place to watch something with other people, and you're all kind of there for the same thing, and you're kind of wondering, oh, what's your favorite gonna be? Like, oh, what style is this next one gonna be?
Animation
is
is so expensive and takes so long to make. So like we don't get a lot of like stuff in the theaters. It almost be nice if they just like, here's a screening, a bunch of shorts that came out this week, kind of like our month or in the past. I don't know, like put like the Gorillas thing we would just watch, and like one of the Looney Tunes cartoons on the big screen or something. I don't know. It's like a whole pile of stuff. It'd be fun.
And that's kind of something I was thinking about with like, this whole like era of like potential community building with independent works. Like, imagine if like a bunch of freaking indie creators could get together and just get like distribution for just screening just a bunch of stuff they made together. Like, that kind of stuff is really cool.
Yes.
But yeah, it was great. I don't know if they're still screening it. I don't know for how long they are, but if they are, check it out. It's just great to see animation on the big screen. I watched this instead of watching Goat I mean, don't disrespect all the artists on Goat, but it's just like
It's such a
so, like-
running gag for this show recently. So we keep talking about we don't see Goat.
We keep trashing Goat. I'm sure it's like a fine movie, but it is just.
I think
It is a movie called Goat.
I think the thing that keeps steady out to me is like if this came like 5 years ago, I'd be like so like hamming it up like animation is cinema, it's Spider-Verse style. I think part of the reason it's just kind of funny to talk about to me is like it's kind of a sign of like where we all are in our lives at this point. Like it's like at this point it's gotta be a bit more than just like beautiful Spider-Verse inspired animation for like the family.
Right.
I kind of need something with some meat on its bones a bit more now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was great that this was screening,
Yeah.
and that's what I saw.
Does anyone else have anything good?
Not you, Gwendolivia, or Rosaria.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
Rosa or
All right. So, have I talked about Crossworlds?
Sonic?
Sonic Racing.
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't think on here. I don't think any of us had actually. I think you're the only one of the three of us who have played it actually.
what the hell is Sonic?
Yeah.
Okay, so lately I've been playing a lot of Sonic Crossworlds. I've been having a really fun time. It's a weird game to go between Mario Kart World and that because their controls are so different. The other day when I played Mario Kart World with Ryan and friends, I was having such a funny time like trying to adjust myself because I kept trying to do like tricks to see we do in Crossworlds.
Yes, I invited all my cross-roll playing friends over to play Mario Kart so I would win.
But yeah, Crossworld, it's really fun. I like all the character interactions. I would say the animation could be better, but I don't know, that'd be like weird to say. I don't know.
I remember when we were watching you play it. We saw like you had like I think you and had like the 2D art like mod on, like to change the UI to be 2D art. I remember like saying like I think I've noticed everyone who's played this game has that mod. Like I've not seen a single person like Sonic
Right.
Racing Crossroads with like the 2D art mod UI mod on, which I think is a little
You
funny.
don't
Right.
see people
So,
rocking
okay.
the bottom teeth lunchbox 3D renders.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of that with the renders. Actually, I just been playing with mod, and any chance it gives me an opportunity to like replace the render, I just do it. I usually been playing with like mods. I name myself Patch for like just a really funny mod pack just to replace a lot of things, and another mod like just to like give characters like a different costume, alternate outfits, and then just their AI counterparts to be like different characters from the series.
What are some characters you had? I remember showing us the selection screen. There are some wacky ones.
Okay,
What are the wackiest ones you have?
Okay, my wacky mod
wacky.
pack. Of course, you have Mario, but he's doing the Trevor voice, like the one Salty Dikatan does.
Okay. Trevor the Hedgehog.
Trevor the Hedgehog. It's a lot to remember. Hold on, let me open my Steam screenshot because I took a screenshot of like my mod list. For sure, Mike Wazowski and Grounder.
Yeah, those are some good ones.
They're like an instant look. My regular mod had the president from SA2 is over AI Eggman, which is just a really
Thank
funny
God.
pull. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
playable Gordon Freeman.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to say about Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Like I mentioned, I haven't played it yet. I kind of know the whole thing with the voice acting discourse. I think
yeah.
for the most part, it's like it sucks, and I think the fact it's a $70 game with $20 DLC, I think puts it 100% understandably under scrutiny, and they should be criticized for it. But ultimately, I get it. There's a lot of red tape and stuff with this kind of stuff. Like I imagine getting Tom Kenny on board is no easy feat. That being said, though, I think it's maybe a little embarrassing. They added Tangle and Whisper this week, who are characters who are fully owned by Sonic Team, and they don't even make noises in the game.
Right, it's really funny.
Like they don't
The
even
same week that they officially got voice
Yeah,
actors
like-
for the first time.
Yeah,
like they're like
and this was done 2 years ago, so
like they don't just go like woohoo! Like I get it, like so, like they would need to get like Japanese voice actors and different language voice actors for like the full interactions with them. And I see people like they would need to do that for all their grunts and stuff. It's like I don't know. I feel like if you just like made them go, oh yeah, woo! Every time they did like a trick or use an item or something, I don't know. I don't think it'd be that big of a problem. I think it's what people want. I think it's a bit weird
Yeah.
that they don't have voice
Yeah.
acting.
Probably just a thing of like working within a massive company. It's just
Yeah.
difficult to do any little thing. Yeah, this is a great screen cap. Do you actually have Mermaid Man in this game?
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah,
I
well,
like that.
but by default, I usually play with characters.
Why
Well,
do,
like
Uh-huh.
people with character mods.
why do you have Shogun Yan from Yokai Watcher? You don't care about that. No, that's like you don't care about Shogun Yan. Why is he here? I don't even care about Shogun Yan.
My hatred
We
for
have Shogun
Shogun
Yan on the
really
screen.
rose that day.
Just get this whole roster on the screen.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
whole,
there's someone
animal
who
chart.
like added
Yeah.
in like Yokai Watch stuff, like Sonic over Yokai Watch. But either way, the game is really fun. I have fun playing through it. When I got the high speed possible, I just went on it. And it's like just love the speed for it. I just love how fast it goes. I don't know. Like if I go any slower, it's like there's something wrong here. But either way, I just have fun with it. I just have a lot of fun with it, just playing around.
Mhm.
Using different characters and like changing up some of the vehicles. The vehicle customization, I wish it was a lot more intricate. Like, it's very restricted. Like you can put in decals, but you can't overlay decals. So
Kirby
if you're gonna
Kirby Air Riders kind of put everyone to shame.
right, exactly.
You can
Right,
make Susie with
exactly.
huge boobs on your paper star.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's sad. It's like the very if you're creative enough, you could get something out there like the Homer Simpson's car, or I remember seeing someone make the Incredibles car once. Bart Simpson.
Hey!
You just had to have like fun. Every time, yeah, I mess around the roster a lot.
Nice.
I
What's
even
your-
pick my main. Is that what you're about to ask?
Oh no, I was just gonna say like, what's your like, what's your popcorn like 5-star review of Sonic Cross Worlds?
Really fun. I feel weird about the multiplayer mode. Maybe I don't know. I think I want to play more of it with friends.
Uh-huh.
I do have fun in races. I have to say I also like the challenge. It is pretty challenging when you're trying to do the rival race, but I gotta say the rival race is also like infuriates me. Like I said, I have an anger for Shogun Young because he kept giving me shit when I put him like level 7, and then I just like fuck it, drop it down. I'm tired of looking his ass.
Rosa, Lou and Chad has a very serious question on Sonic, I think, and I think you and Seep and maybe even Gwen Olivia could answer for her. Not me,
Sure.
though. I don't know anything.
Shoot.
What is the serious question?
We have to see.
Anyway,
We have to wait for Lou. I think we're gonna add her directly because there's like a 20-second delay.
No, we'll be able to stand here for 20 seconds of silence. Would that be good? That'd be like good podcasting etiquette.
Yeah, 20 seconds, no emotion. Oh wait, who can go the longest without saying anything? Ready, go! Oh, hello, Lou. Do you have a
You were
serious
bad at
question? I heard a little birdie. I failed. I failed immediately. A little birdie said that a little birdie has a. Oh, she left.
yes.
Oh,
Hello,
I-
can you
Hi.
hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you now. A little birdie told me that a little birdie has a little question for us birdies.
Uh-oh.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello. I think I can hear you now.
Okay, hi. What's your
Hi, I have
question?
a really important question. I'm so sorry. I'm using it finally. I'm going to use my thing, my one ticket
Oh
inside.
yeah, your ticket, your
computer.
R2S ticket that allows
Yeah.
you to interrupt any episode as you wish.
So, we posted a video on Don and Lou about Sonic and Kirby characters, and
Okay.
like I was really worried I was going to get roasted for not knowing like every single little lore detail, but it turns out every comment we've gotten has been getting mad at Don for not knowing certain Sonic lore. And so I have to ask something about a character named Bean.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
you know Bean?
Being the
What?
Yeah,
dynamite.
the dynamite.
What animal is Bean?
He's a woodpecker.
The the dynamite.
That there's just no way.
What?
There's no way.
Okay, I don't know how to elaborate.
What do you
If
mean?
that-
I don't know? What?
Like,
okay,
he's not a duck?
No.
I think he's both.
Well, I think no. I
He's
think it was a
kinda-
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? A case where he didn't have? It wasn't like common knowledge what animal he was, so people just kind of called him a duck for a while.
Yeah.
But I think he's officially been dubbed a woodpecker by some source. It was like for a while, no one knew what animal Fang the Sniper was.
He's the sniper.
Until, yeah, until they
Mita.
had to officially say that he's a jerboa in some like really
Oh,
common
what?
forum. A
What is he a
jerboa.
jerboa?
So yeah, because there's a comment on the post because we talk about Bean, and they're like, "Yeah, he's a woodpecker," and Don is like, "There's no way. There's no way that's true." And there's other stuff about this Metal Sonic, not Metal Sonic, Mecha Sonic,
Yeah.
and everything. And I don't know anything about Sonic, and obviously, clearly, Don doesn't either. So we're gonna have to take the video down.
Okay.
You're so lucky Don isn't here.
Let me show you a picture.
Hold on, I can get maybe Don can defend himself. Hold on.
Okay.
Live? We need to wait.
yeah.
Do we need to make the room bigger?
No.
I went back to check. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna bring this up. B, thank you. So it seems like more recent they call him a woodpecker, but the consensus, but like in more depth detail, Bean's design is like a reference to like an older game, character too called Diamond Ducks, and one of the blue ducks is his father, or said to be his father, even shown here in like a more
Oh,
recent.
he's mixed.
comic. Yeah, that's why he's both. Yeah, he's
That's
mixed.
so beautiful. That's like me. Oh my
Half
god.
woodpecker, half duck. That's why there's something wrong with him. No, just
Ah,
no.
representation.
That's so awesome. Okay, thank you for your help. I'm going
I mean,
now.
Don is like Pyramid Don is technically right. He is like his father is a duck.
Okay, I'm gonna like include that in our follow-up response video because we have to make a response video now. So I'll be sure to include this
Apology
audio.
video.
Yeah, to make
Yeah.
sure. Look, I was talking about Taranza and Star Dream, and I was like, I'm gonna get something wrong, and nobody
Uh-huh.
cared. I definitely did, but nobody cares. But Sonic fans, you guys care a lot, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have to take
I
that
don't
one.
think
Sonic
anyone
fans are
cares
very-
about Sonic fans.
I have right now in the I drew like a cartoon of like Kirby and Sonic flying together in outer space, and there's like Sonic fans power scaling in the comments.
they really can't help themselves. You posted, I see that animation. You were showing me that animation as you were working on it. It's a cute little animation where like they're in space, spinning around and having fun together. Like it's so like cute and wholesome and fun. And so the code's like, well, actually, Sonic's warp speed can actually go up to 3.7.5 millilights per second, and Kirby actually canonically cannot reach that.
Well, I think the recent defense I saw was like Sonic's speed is like literally incalculably fast, and I'm like, well, no one's ever calculated Kirby's speed, so like, how do we know? How do we know that he's not just infinity plus one fast, right?
So,
Okay, bye.
Bye. I
Bye.
think
Thank you,
sometimes Sonic fans think power scaling is like media literacy. So like if you don't know Sonic's like boundless speed, you're not like representing the character properly.
And scale him correctly. You need to scale each version of Sonic independent from one another. There's classic Sonic, there's base Sonic, there's Super Sonic, there's movie Sonic. IDW Sonic is different from Archie Sonic. IDW Sonic is actually different from Game Sonic. If you actually like analyze the media like properly, it's actually two different
And
characters.
Flint Sonic is different Flint Sonic is different from Storybook era Sonic where he had soul.
Of course. Twitter Sonic is a very different character from Japanese promotional material Sonic. Who's different from strategy guide Sonic, from Venezuelan strategy guide Sonic. Very different character.
Imagine if all of the Sonics met and had an
Uh-huh.
epic crossover.
Wait.
Someone should like make a cartoon where a bunch of Sonics meet.
Sonic has to be some sort of drug cult.
Yeah?
He
Because
loves
of the
chili
chili
dogs.
dogs?
Yeah, he loves chili dogs. So clearly he's like really good at being a
Nah,
drug cult.
Kirby can throw way more chili dogs than Sonic.
Oh
I'm
fuck!
sorry.
I didn't know what I was
Kirby
watching.
Kirby is the throat goat.
I didn't think. I didn't
Spend
think.
one
I
more
didn't think-
hour.
I didn't. You know, I was just trying to say like.
scaling Smash Brothers cast.
I wasn't trying to make them compete. I was just saying that just to like just to make fun of how ridiculous it is just to scale anything. Because like I feel like people are going to scale how good Sonic is at droning, but then they realize, oh fuck, we're here with Kirby, huh?
I love this chat comment. Ryan's impression of Roger Smith, Roger Sonic is different from Meta Era Sonic. I made like a joke tier list with friends and like at a call the other night about like platform mascot aura. And I put Sonic down like not like 3 or 2 from S tier. And when I was asked why, I was like, I think I've destroyed this character. The worst of it is never on stream. Like a lot of the worst stuff I've done as Sonic, like me and my friend Tempo largely I've done as Sonic, has not been on stream. But like I've ruined him. He's like a booger fart butt character to me now. It's like, oh
I
no!
feel like announcement.
Can I leak that like before we started? You were just like warming up by doing like Sonic talking about squirting milk out of his nose bit.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh no! I've become one. Oh no! Knuckles took my toy.
I
No.
remember the other night while me and Ryan were together, we're just chatting together. She was just teasing me about like how Sonic is becoming a lot more of a sexless series compared to Mario letting Daisy ass out.
That's true. Like they
No.
keep shrinking Rouge's
Right.
boobs, and Daisy's butt only gets bigger.
Right.
Oh my god.
Feeling.
Who do you think gave you the boobs and butt? And then Rouge is in the operation room with Daisy.
I think
Oh,
I think the worst one I've ever done is Sonic. Like Roger, like oh no, like Sonic voice. It's like Knuckles is on Angel Island. He like puts his butt near the edge and he starts pooping, and like the poop rains down on Sonic. He's like, oh no, it's raining Knuckles poop. Run!
that is
Why
the
did you
worst
like?
you've
Why
ever
is
done.
Roger Sonic such a coward?
Yeah, I think we were doing one the other night where he was like scared of King K. Rool, and he kept like seeing his scary new like pirate forms, like rot forms from like Bonanza. And he's like, no, he's too scary. No. This Nutella one's the worst because it always inspires like the Sonic poop finger like discussion.
Don't even like put that on the screen, please.
I have bad
Can we
news.
put in
Have
the
any
Morgan Rouge
ounce
instead?
of
I think you
integrity
have
left.
to.
Can we put on
No.
the Morgan Rouge?
I can't
Literally.
put on the Morgan Rouge. Her boobs are way too out on this one.
do we want to lose
Family
YouTube visibility,
podcast.
or do we want to lose our fans?
Why not both?
I can't believe this.
Uh,
I also, anyway, I like Sonic Crossroads. It's really fun. I like playing with the mods. I hope I'm gonna try out the Riders mods. It makes it feel like Sonic Air Riders or Sonic Riders series. I also
Yay.
saw the pilot to Glutonomy.
oh shoot, we're still in the what you watched.
Yeah, it's a online in animation from the channel PJT Prismation. And it looks really cute. I love the animation. The character expression are just amazing. Love the
What
line
kind of
work.
style is it?
Can you link it?
Let me link.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna link it.
I would also recommend like talk about this one kind of fast. We gotta make sure everyone gets to
Yeah,
have a
I'm
turn.
gonna-
Yeah.
But it's pretty short. It's setting up a lot of stuff, and I love to see more. Character design is really good.
Yay!
Gluttony. The Gluttony pilot.
Put a picture
Nice.
of it
I
on
just like how
screen.
this looks.
No, it's cool
Yeah.
to see. Like, it seems like the kind of stuff that's like kind of indulgent. I think that's like I think what indie like kind of solo animation online is good for. Like, you know, like any
Exactly,
studio, any like freaking studio notes about like this isn't like being enough to like rig animate. I don't know.
Right.
Gwendolivia, our dear friend Gwendolivia. Did you watch her?
I love you so much.
Did you watch her play anything this week?
Yeah, I've watched and played some things. For things I've watched, I guess I can give like a rundown of the last year in
Oh,
animation.
your Oscar-nominated
that I've
gems.
Yeah. I'll rate them like in order of like how much I think someone should watch them. I guess this is for 1963.
Okay.
So at number 4 we have My Financial Career. I think it was like let me pull up. It's directed by Gerald Potterton. I think it's like it was like a Canadian short story that was made into an animation. It has like this like interesting like watercolor art style where it's just kind of like a lot of simple painted looking characters. I gave it a 2 stars on Letterboxd because the whole thing is just basically a guy talking about how he like it's a very purposefully mundane story about a guy going to the bank and like opening an account, but then like
Uh-huh.
withdrawing all the money he deposits because he like misspeaks and he doesn't want to make it awkward. It's very like
Oh, that's like slice of life.
it's so slice of life cringe comedy. It was a little boring.
That's kind of, it's ahead of the curve on that a little bit, though, right? What year was that?
I guess it was ahead of its time. Yeah, it's like 1963.
Yeah, that was the original like Charlie and Pims stammering over each other at the end of
It's
the
literally so Smiling Friends realistic dialogue.
episode. Yeah, yeah. Anything else?
Number 3 is Carmen Diavino's Pianissimo, which might be like the most like pretentious avant-garde thing I've watched so far.
Okay.
It's entirely like this weird like half like stop motion and half just like I guess there's all stop motion of just like paintings or stop basically just a piano getting like painted and then like a bunch of paintings being made. There's really nothing to except like piano music and colors. I gave it a 2.5. It does
Yeah,
like I don't think it was like super visually impressive or anything, but it was interesting. I'm glad like people have been making things like this and will continue making things like this that are just like weird and experimental.
Have you watched any of these you liked?
Yeah.
Look at them.
Okay.
What?
This one I didn't like. I gave it only a 2, but I'm putting it higher because I think it's more interesting. It's the game by Dusan Vukotic. It's made like a bunch of like famous like avant-garde animations and otherwise. Did the Substitute Surrogate, which is the fucking like weird animation. It's like I think like Czechoslovakian. It's what the Worker and Parasite bit in Simpsons is directly like based on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the game is sort of like that sort of vibe, but like it's weird because it's like half of it is animation and most of it is like these kids drawing. It's like real live action kids. But for some reason they have like dubbed in, so instead of like talking, they're making like horrible like giggling noises and like weird squeals. And so a lot of it's like animated like in like a childish art style of like crayons, where like there's a girl who's like trying to draw like a girl in her house, and the boy keeps like drawing like sharks and stuff that are attacking her and trying to kill her.
Boys are so lame like that. All right.
And then in the end, he like spills a bunch of ink on like all the paper and ruins all the drawings. And it's like with accompanied by like nuclear explosions. And it's like suddenly turns into like a metaphor for the Cold War because that's the era.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just 10-minute film of kids drawing that's actually a metaphor for the Cold War is like the most like thing that you'd see made up in one of those like Twitter posts like Film Bros when you say you like Marvel.
Film Bros, no matter what do you like some awesome movies like Wicked Part 2 instead of L'Espan the black and white French film that pee in your mom's mouth. What? That's crazy.
And the last film, number 1, is like definitely my favorite of the session, one of my favorites so far. It's directed by Ernest Pintoff and like largely headed by Mel Brooks. It's called The Critic.
Hold on.
I don't know if you've heard of this one. Basically, it's like another like weird avant-garde type film with just a bunch of shapes, but this time it has like Mel Brooks playing like a grumpy old man talking over it and being like, "What the hell is this? What are these things supposed to be? What kind of fucking?" It's such a weird. I mean, not weird, but it's really funny. It's also interesting how it feels like the most ahead of its time. It's how it feels so like self-parodying of all these like avant-garde films that like just started being like up and coming in the whole Oscars scene.
And
Apparently it's like based on like
Oh, go ahead.
Apparently it's based on like a real time Mel Brooks like went to the theater to see like one of these avant-garde films, and there was like an old Jewish Russian man sitting in the audience who kept like complaining like that. And he's like, "I should just make a movie that's like this."
You know,
That's really good.
yeah,
So
the
that was your
critic
favorite
is on
of
YouTube,
the
and I
pack.
definitely think people should watch it.
I guess you could say you watched that one and you thought it didn't stink.
Right? Right, Gwen?
Oh yeah,
My
that was the
puppy.
show. He met Bart.
If you want to come to
Yeah.
my show.
Did you ever do
Don't be
that?
doing that.
I love when he sang the Oscar Minor Wiener show and song and burped so loud on his own show. He did that all the time on his own
God,
show.
he was so awesome the way he could burp so loud when he met Homer.
That was his superpower. In the episode where they all got superpowers.
Oh, when the radioactive Goofbell and the critic, like the old lady and like their boss, and they all become a superhero team together.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's sweet.
That's awesome. I'll probably just use the Mountain as the thing I watched or play this week, so we can keep this at least like under 3 hours or just a little like 5 minutes over. But we do have a few questions. You want to answer some questions real
That's
quick?
right. Of course. This is our ready to start fans fan corner segment. Channel members are able to join the Discord and ask us some questions that we'll answer live on stream.
I forgot you had questions. That's so cute.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Thank you. This is from Angler in the Discord. Ooh, I wanted to ask, what do you think of the cartoons pilots that have been coming out lately? And out of the ones released so far, which is your favorite?
Ooh. You know, this is interesting because I got to see at the most recent Comic-Con,
Yes.
I actually got to see some of them. They did a screening for like 3 or 4 of them maybe. And they had an interesting bunch. None of the ones they showed there have been released yet.
Okay.
Publicly. It's all been new to me what they've released so far. I remember at the time of seeing them, I joked like, "Oh, I wonder if we'll ever." I just got to see like lost media before my very eyes, but I'm glad that they're like at least like getting them out the door.
Yeah.
In some form.
Some of these
you
are
know?
like 3 or 4 years old, right? Like they've been sitting on these for a hot minute. I remember.
Yes,
hearing.
I there was like some point in time where there was like I don't know what it was exactly that happened. There was like some avenue through which they were meant to be released that got canceled. Something weird happened where people were like, "Oh, I guess we're never going to see any of these again." Let me think though. I one that I really like that we didn't get to see. Jesse Moynihan of Adventure Time.
Oh yeah.
Variety made a short called Hungry Ghost. I think he's talked about it like publicly before. But that one was really fun. That was just a very, I don't know. He's got like his very like kind of trippy psychedelic kind of art style.
I'm looking at a picture of
about
this
him.
right now from the few we've gotten to see. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I really admired.
Why
that.
did I not
always
know?
like seeing.
Why did I not know he was on Midnight Gospel? Of course he was. Okay, sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that was one that I'd say I'd highlight as a standout.
Of the ones I've seen, like they posted, I think the one that has stood out for a lot of people is I think, have you seen it? It's Button's Game Zone. It's done.
I saw a little bit of that one.
Is it done by the Uncle Grandpa guy? Is that him? Because it looks like Uncle Grandpa. I don't remember.
I don't know. It's that kind of class of like cartooning, definitely.
Yeah, it's got Dana Snyder, who unfairly has the funniest voice of all time, doing like the main kind of like rat character, and it's kind of like I feel like there's not a lot of like weird kind of off-putting shows for like kids on TV right now, and it kind of brought me back to like that kind of, maybe it's sort of like Billy and Mandy kind of like off-putting humor. Things are kind of gross and disgusting. Kind of type of show. And I thought that was fun. There's a lot of good colors in it when they go inside the tube. I really enjoy. There's a lot of fun drawings. It's nice to see also one of these freaking wacky toon shows that has a girl character in it as the main character. I think it's a bit of a problem with the genre of toontastic cartoons. They don't really try that hard sometimes with their girl
Where's all the
character.
wacky females.
So,
Right.
so it's nice to see like a weird looking girl character as like the lead in this, and she gets to do like insane faces. I think it's something that's been sorely lacking in the Toonverse.
We're seeing there's a crew overlap that Pete Browngardt did executive produce it.
Okay,
That makes sense.
Yeah. I get the vibe. None of these are becoming shows because I think the original idea for this program was kind of like what cartoons were like originally. It's like, oh, we'll kind of make these and see which one of these could like potentially become a show someday. And I get the sense
On
though,
Cartoon Network.
yeah, I get the
Right?
sense.
Remember Cartoon Network?
I get the sense they've been sitting on these for so long. That none of them are becoming shows. The Cartoon Network is so dead right now. Like it's just none of them are becoming shows. I'd be shocked if
That'd
any
be
of these
awesome.
got picked up.
What if like Glitch picked up one of these?
this is the new bit. It's just the new bit going forward. It's what if Glitch picked
Glitch
this
is
up?
the only.
What
Glitch
if
has
Glitch
to
It's up.
independently produce every single failed pilot. that
This
ever
is
created.
this is the Western animation equivalent of like when like an anime fan talks about like wanting like Studio Trigger to adapt their thing. Like, oh, the Sonic the
Right.
Hedgehog Studio Trigger adaptation would go crazy because that's the one studio name they know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some cool ones here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Did anyone
haven't
else?
really seen them, but I have
Okay.
seen that rat around.
Seen that rat
Uh-huh.
around.
Gwen, have you? I know you're kind of in the like 2 stars, like 20th century animated shorts minds, so you might have deprived yourself of the fruits of modern animation shorts.
No, yeah, I did
Uh,
not see any of these. I'm sorry.
That's
The one-
okay.
No one told me about this.
The first one they released publicly, the one with like the demons and stuff, that one kind of stood out to me as like really interesting.
Oh, that's is that Scaredy Cat?
I don't know what it was. I don't remember.
I remember
It had, like-
seeing a clip of that one. I don't know if it's actually. It doesn't look like it's actually out. Where did I see this? Oh, okay, it got leaked somewhere. That's where I saw it. I'm seeing right now, partially found. I guess it got like leaked a bit early, like 9 months ago. I remember like seeing a clip of that. I think it was like really funny. So I'm excited to see the full thing now when it comes out.
No, I'm thinking of one. There's like a cartoon they had with like a. I don't have the name of it. It's like an angel and a devil.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
shoulder type cartoon. That one was very. Was that one leaked? Is that the one? No, that's A for Angel.
Hmm.
I don't know. Something about that was weird. They like swear on that one. It's also kind of like kid friendly. I don't know. It was very like, huh. The art style evokes like it almost doesn't look like a kid show in some ways to me. I don't know. That's what that stood out to me. But I definitely have to check out the other ones. Like I haven't seen Bird and Squirrel.
I remember this now. I saw this one. I thought it was like a YouTube pilot. It kind of looks like one. No,
Yeah,
it's got
it looks
like
very much like an independent like webcomic or something.
it's got like cute little
I don't-
character designs in it though. That's nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Here's a question that Gwendolivia could answer to give our guest a question they can answer. From
Yeah.
eCurb, favorite Pokemon out of all 1,028 of them.
Holy smokes.
Ooh.
I mean, with Corsola, I posted
Corsola.
her before. Corsola, my favorite funny little rock. I don't know why, but like at some point, like I feel like only like 3 or 4 years ago, I decided that like Corsola is actually like the cutest and best Pokemon.
Got the cute little face.
It has
Them
like such a
eyes.
cute little face, and also it is pink.
That's true. It is
Uh-huh.
pink.
Also, I think in general, I like rock types like Corsola that are just like these weird little chunks that can't even move around very good. She just kind of like waddles around.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of Slowpoke. I also like Poplio. I really like that generation of Pokemon. The Alola Pokemon. I feel like there's a lot of fun ones in there. But
So-
no, I like Poplio, just like a cute like sea lion thing.
Alola was like all hits. I think that's like one of the ones I think about like lineup wise. Like I think like look at that lineup. Like these are like all like hits to me. Like there's like not really like a big mega miss in here anywhere for me.
And that was when they introduced like the idea of regional variants. Too,
Yes,
right?
yes, that was the first time they did it.
Which is like a really cool idea.
I know people don't like Bruxish because it's an ugly fish, but like I don't. It's important for flavor. There's some ugly little fucking freaks in Pokemon.
Bruxish is like top tier for me. Bruxish is so funny. She's like serving.
People like come to Pokédex like they're like their Animal Crossing villages where they do like a certain perfect aesthetic. You need some like weird fucking freaks that like are ugly. You need some Pokemon that are just horrible in battle. You need some flavor in there. You need some flavor.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's yours favorite, Rosa?
Oh, I have so many favorites, but if I were to pick the top ones, Lilligant,
Okay.
and then Pachirisu,
That's really so, yeah.
and
Classic.
then Apom.
Oh, Apom's good.
Apom's
yeah.
Apom has like
I
one of the
do-
funniest faces in Pokemon, I think.
True, I do have a bit of affinity for Machino at the
He looks
moment.
about ready to sing a song too.
Yeah, you think so?
Don't say it.
I hate it because it looks like the stupid SpongeBob lips fish. You mean lip service?
Gonna slap you sleep.
What? I'm just reading chat comments.
I know you love Apom. That's I remember we
No,
were like,
Apom's a cute little monkey.
we were at
I like
this we were
Apom.
at store looking at Pokemon toys once, and you were trying to find Apom. They didn't have Apom, and you got sad. I my like 3 favorite Pokemon are all funny to me because they're all like Gen 2 like blue oval Pokemon. I like Quagsire, Wobbuffet, and Heracross.
God, Heracross is so good.
Heracross
It's
is
really
awesome. Heracross is like the fighting bug. It's like a rhino beetle. I think is what it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Big horn.
I can imagine it in my head now.
I
Yes.
talked about this lately. I've become really like endeared to Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon. I think now that like I think I'm I gotta let the youth have it. The youth hate Gen 1 and 2 because they're lame and boring and like old people like them, and I gotta let them have that. Like it's important like the young people can bully me a bit. But I love Gen 1 and
Yeah.
2 because they have a lot of like my favorite genre of design, which is like kind of the exact in between of like cute and weird. And I think Gen 1 and 2
Mhm.
have like a really good selection of that. I love Magnemite, I love Tangela, I love Psyduck, I love
There was a
Wobbuffet.
lot in there that feels like not almost like not having awareness of how massive of a brand it was about to be. So there's just a lot of like here's just like
Yes.
a weird little vague
Yeah.
animal that's not even
There's
like
some
a
definite like
specific. Yeah.
some like weirdness and some like lack of appeal that makes them more appealing somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Gen 1 felt very designed around like these are supposed to be like RPG monsters. I think that's kind of I would say Gen
Right.
1 and kind of 2 are the only ones that kind of take that design philosophy, which kind of makes Gen 1 still remain very memorable to me. Like Electrode is like kind of like a play on like the concept like, you know, like the mimic, like the thing that's supposed to look like a treasure chest, like the Electrode. The mimic? I made the mimic.
My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. Right.
No, but I am the dreaded Gen 1er, but I also like other generations too. But if I like ranked my favorite gens, I probably would put Gen 1 like in the top 3. I love Psyduck and Porygon and Shelder and Ditto.
Good ones.
Ditto's awesome. Everyone, if you don't like Ditto, what are you doing with your life? Honestly,
It was so fucking badass.
I've talked about this before. Like, I think I understand the frustration with Gen 1 getting a lot of attention, but like I think it's like half like 50% of Gen 1's lineup is like just a mascot at this point. Like in the same with like Koopa
Yeah.
and like Todar. Like it's like a certain point, like getting mad they bring Psyduck back is like getting mad they bring Koopa Troopa back kind of situation. And
they've like statistically they've had the most play because they've just existed the longest.
Yeah,
There's
and
a series that has recurring characters in it.
and then like it's a lot of the Gen 1 Pokemon kind of rep the thing they represent like the best. A lot of like you could like immediately get like what they're going for, and they're just like very memorable.
There's an inherent problem with Pokemon that they cannot make a Pokemon that is more of a rock Pokemon than Geodude.
Geodude is the most rock Pokemon ever. Magikarp is the most fish Pokemon ever. It's like just stuff like that. Like a lot of the simple like Gen 1 designs just kind of represent like the concepts really well. And I think that's it's kind of the same, almost same way I feel about like Yokai Watch. I feel like Yokai Watch 1 has like most of my favorite yokai designs. I feel like they tend to represent the design like philosophy they're going for the best. Maybe I am like a Gen 1er for everything. I'm gonna do like Digimon. I only like the ones like the first anime or whatever. I'll start like getting mad.
And that's also fair. Also, the first Digimon were like weird, veiny, wrinkly little freaks, and now they're just like men and women with guns and swords.
I guess I'm endeared to like older, like when like a franchise goes on for a long time, and like the first like group of like character thing they make are like really weird and like not like how they would do it later. Like
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
Never forget the Lord Enma era of Yokai Watch. They're just like constantly just like cool anime men, but also Whisper was there.
No, you can't get Yana on that. I hate
This will
talking.
extend the episode into 2 hours.
I hate talking about this because it makes me like one of those like they ruined my beautiful toontastic yokai watch series with anime people. So I hope the fact I like stuff like Precure and I just like anime in general makes it clear that's not my problem with the fact that yokai watch like 90% beautiful anime people now. The way I can describe it is like imagine they made a new like Mother Earthbound game. And like all the people in it were like beautiful high schoolers instead of like like weird cartoon
Right.
people and like kids. You'd feel like weirded out. Like what? Like this isn't what this was about ever. Like what this
This
was
is what
like.
happened to Shin Megami Tensei fans.
Right.
I love Jigglypuff too. Someone's talking in the chat. I love Jigglypuff and Meowth. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I like Pikachu. I think Pikachu is
Whoa,
really
hey,
cute.
whoa.
I think you're not supposed to like
What are you
Pikachu.
doing here?
I think you're not supposed to like Pikachu because it's like the most obvious mascot one, but you know what? It's the mascot for a reason. It's because it's fucking cute.
The Eevee and the evolution line to represent a different kind of sluts. I said 2 years ago.
God.
It's true.
What
Yeah,
do you
that's
think of
pretty fair.
Eevee, Ryan?
I used to be like an Eevee hater just because like I was like in the era I had to like be like unique and different. Eevee's not one of my favorites now still, but like I'm like fine. I think Eevee's cute. I think like evolution's like a fun concept. I think the concept like oh everyone has their own favorite evolution because there's so many of them. That's like it's like a fun endearing part. I've kind of grown out of like my like I don't like Eevee or Lucario because they're overrated. I like the weird. I like Trubbish because I'm kind of weird. I like a lot of like the simple like cute ones. I think Lucario and Eevee aren't like my favorites or anything, but like I like a lot of basic bitch Pokemon. I like Meowth. Meowth's like a really basic bitch Pokemon, but I think Meowth's like cute. I like Audino from like Gen 5 and like Alcremie and stuff. And and like I said, I think Pikachu's cute. Pikachu's freaking cute.
You know what's also a good one? Masquerada. That's a good.
Mascot is
Yes.
good.
Yeah, I know
I'm
people
biased.
could play like, oh, how come I want this thing to be walking on 4 feet? And it's like, nah, bipedal. Who cares? It's great.
Oh,
I like the fact that they balance it out by making the crocodile like
Right.
lose its arms.
Dynamo, I can't trust enough. I think it's wonderful to have weirdo faves. I think it's great.
Mhm.
I just stopped being one of those people who, like try to make a big deal, but like I don't like you. I don't like the regular ones everyone likes. I'm not like you
I'm not
guys.
the average fan of Pokemon. I'm a different
yeah.
kind of Pokemon enjoyer.
No, I
I was laughing a lot at that because I was definitely like the Trubbish fan who is not like the rest of you at some point in my life.
I still got a lot of weirdo faves. I like Golurk from Gen 5. I like the big fucking like pointy like bamboo shoot like
Oh.
disaster Pokemon thing.
The Kaguya.
Kaguya, I like
Oh,
that thing.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm turning my favorite tree into a Mount Rushmore. Frostlass. I'm adding Frostlass into that one.
Frostlass is
Frostlass
cool.
cool. I like her Mega a lot.
Yeah, her Mega is really good, and like I think
like
it'll be also really neat to have like Frostlass and Lilligant Yuri.
Sorry, I'm looking at Frostlass
Yeah.
and Mega Frostlass. This is just what happened with Blizzarian and then Blizzarian Shadowside. That's a joke for 3 people in the audience.
God,
Pokemon's fun.
no, I get it.
I think like it is just fun talking about. I think it's cool. Everyone has like their own favorite Pokemon. I was talking about this like the other night with friends. I don't think every yokai watched yokai is someone's favorite. But everyone's got a favorite, like different favorite Pokemon, and that's just fun. It's fun to hear what like everyone's like weird little favorite is.
Yeah. Right. Do you have any? Are there
No,
any
Erica, no one has
questions?
heard of Apolog.
Yeah, people talk about those 3 elemental monkeys, like it's like the least popular Pokemon. I assure you, there's some shooters for those guys out there. There are some elemental monkey heads out there, and the name is the 3 gym leaders from Unova, whose names I'm forgetting right now.
Yes, that is their name.
Yeah, but like fuck those guys. Hashtag Burgundy Gang.
I think now we could show some the cavalcade of fan art we've got in the past 2 weeks.
Is it fan art time? Is it time for the Arduous fan art corner?
Yes. Yes. So if you draw fan art, put it in. We have a Discord. We can share. I could share the link and real quick just to make it a bit easier. We have a Discord, and you also get updates on when we're going live and shit in there. If you have fan art, just send it on over there. Send it on over there, and that's the easiest way for her to see us. It's a bit hard to see sometimes if you post it like on Blue Sky and especially Twitter, because I don't think any of us. Seep's still on Twitter, but Seep only just posts art on there and then logs off immediately. So like we don't really look at Twitter anymore.
Yeah,
So if you're on there only, I'd recommend joining the Discord. We don't even like update the Startcast Twitter anymore. We've all given up on it. But yeah, let me pull up the art here. I kind of want to go in order from when they've been posted to most recent. Let's see.
Yeah, we got to start with the Troll Centaur fan art.
There is one before that I want to share that came out that I didn't get to share in the previous episode. It's one from Angler, but I post it in the Discord we're in right now, and then I will put it on screen. This is from Angler. It is of Startcast Cart, featuring 4 awesome potential characters for Startcast Cart. It's kind of a Mount Rushmore going on here, honestly.
Right.
The Monkshrooms and the E3 mobile. Pete the Punk is Punk Cart. Pete the Punk and it's Pete the Cat. They're like a duo.
That's awesome.
Oh, you know, you
that's
could
awesome.
you can play as a mushroom in Ring Racer
That is true. There's a Ring Racer mod
for
made by
mushrooms.
Milky Rose 64.
Exactly.
And of course, we have Yuji Naka. It is White Bronco, operated by his one button.
Oh my god, there's layers
my
to it.
God.
The White Bronco and the one button is awesome.
If you showed like specifically Yuji Naka, like anyone who hasn't watched this like 50 episodes of this podcast, they'd be so confused.
I love just the concept. I'm tapping my big bald head. I love the concept of someone who's just like a complete maniac on the road, and their vehicle is only operated by a single button. It's just like a really great, just like he pushes that big red button, and then like a bunch of like fire explodes from the exhaust hose of the car, and it just like rockets forward,
Yes.
and he can't even steer it.
Angler, who's in our YouTube chat right now, first of all, thank you for this. It's great.
Thank you.
They also asked how many Startcast fans are even on Twitter anymore. That's part of the reason I just gave up posting. I would post stuff like announcements, and it would just get 0 likes. Like I didn't know if anyone was even looking at anything we were posting there anymore, because like most of our audience left Twitter or went to Blue Sky. So
Yeah.
I kind of gave up on the site a little bit. It just felt like it wasn't even worth it at this point.
Yeah.
We can pull up some more art real quick.
Oh.
We gotta
God.
pull up this one from Columns. We talked about last week with our special guest about the country troll from Trolls and the chat member who would constantly bring it up.
Yeah.
Here's the picture. This is from Columns in the Discord. This is
Oh my God.
this is the beautiful, sexy country troll.
Yes.
From Trolls.
May, this one's for you.
I hope May's chat member is in the chat right now to see
Yeah.
to see it. You drew her so like beautifully. Like I could see like I hope the chat member sees this and blushes a bit, honestly, like genuinely.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm glad it's finally on screen.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This next one is from eCurb. I'm gonna send these here. These are 2 Pizza Tower themed fan arts for us.
Oh.
I'm gonna put one on time. The first one here is of Rosa and Seep as 2 dear characters from Pizza Tower. It's their hour now.
Sleep with Rosa Hour.
You two adapt.
That's great.
You two adapt to these designs perfectly. I think.
You think
Of
so?
I think like
Yeah.
Yes.
I think like fat stupid rat Rosa and like you with the big bulbous nose is kind of perfect, honestly.
Right.
You're diagnosed
You
with
know,
big bulbous nose.
Fun fact: I actually did smoke weed out of a pipe. It's true.
That's a
Sleep was
really
there.
fun fact. That's you love bringing that up. Like that's like. So you're trying to get me fired.
These are beautiful. I love these. And then of course, back to that frog
Yes.
though. This is how I feel all the time.
You look spectacular.
I just
This
love
does look
pizzas.
like- This does look like if we go inside of like your mind, this is what we would find.
Cartoon episode.
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
god.
this is like
Like
the
your
climax of
ego
the
looks
Pixar
like-
movie where we have to go to your most vulnerable part in your brain. It's like the finale of Fiona and Cake season 2. We go deep inside your brain, and this is who we find, like deep inside your heart.
Like, oh, Brick the Rat is a woman?
Rick the Rat is a woman from Pizza Tower.
Did she give birth?
Brooke doesn't have their own like page. It just shares a page with Gustavo. Rick shares her. Oh, she is a girl. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Pizza Tower's two female characters are the Rat and Noisette, the big two of Pizza Tower females. Oh, and the and the girl Pizza Granny. The big three of Pizza Tower females: Rat, Noisette, and Pizza Face Girl. That's awesome. We have one more here from eCurb. This is us as the famous what is it, Lario picture? That's the meme. It sounds great too. There's so many.
Oh my God.
There's so many little details in this one, like the screaming Smurf and the mushroom and like the bee owner.
Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry, I had to push the button.
Push. Don't. Cheap. Do not push this button.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I love
Oh.
these. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
eCurb.
Yeah, it's even sweeter when we see like the Senate Starcast universe skip reference. I hope to see Snagglepuss next.
Of course.
This next one is from Ewin, my friend Ewan.
You want?
Ewan?
Ewan.
Yeah.
Of us in the Final Fantasy VII style. I look like really.
Yeah.
You drew me like too cool. It's like the coolest Ryan Remedy has ever looked.
It's really good.
No, these are awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for these.
This is us. This is our portrait, and we're like in the same room for like hours trying to get level 99, grinding on the same level 2 enemies.
Wow.
No,
I
this is
love this. I
yeah. Go on.
always look like such a tune. My big circular head. And all these.
You're freaking Toonhead. Yeah, they got your smile down perfect. They got your smile down.
You do have kind of like a very loamy, like alt girl kind of look. Like,
Yeah.
look at my long hair. I could like cover my head if I'm like sad. This is great.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah.
One here. This one's so fucking funny to me. This is from, I hope I pronounced this right, Osmo420
My dick hurts.
in the Discord. This is a reference to the video released recently for Black History Month. It is Seat, Don, and Ramen in the car with Carl. And me, what is Homer saying? Is he like, Black Power? I love Carl still being in the car here.
Yeah. We should get Carl on the show sometime.
He's kind of a member of the family, he feels like, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl, if you're listening, Carl Carlson, you're welcome to come on our show anytime. Just give us the call, please.
Don is in our Discord right now, and he just saw this. I'm so glad he saw this. I love this one.
Oh man.
I love how Steve looks like a mascot next to Carl.
When you draw the Family Guy version of this picture, they have the same exact Black Pete person skin tone.
Yes.
I've not stopped thinking about that since like Tyreek pointed out in his video, where like Simpsons Black
Really?
people will have like different skin tones like real Black people have in real life, and then on Family Guy they show them all with the same like skin tone to each other. I have not stopped
I've
thinking
never
about
noticed
that since he pointed it out. It's like it fucked me up.
But at least he at least has drawn them with different hairstyles.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
It's in his video about Carl in that episode, which is one of his best videos. So go check that. Also, go check that
yes.
out. Yes. Gwendolivia, thank you so much for being on tonight.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Gwen.
talking about
Thank you
smiling
for having
friends.
me. It has been a delight
Yes.
to talk
Thank
about all the
you.
iconic cartoons and characters
Yeah. You
and
know,
the death of the industry.
yeah. You know, we kept it pretty. We did a good job today. I'm gonna pat ourselves on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Gwendolivia, at the end of the show here, do you have anything you want to promote? Like anything upcoming you want to like share, like or like say should keep an eye out for?
anything you're working on, anything you're a part of.
I guess technically I have a podcast. You can check out the Krusty Cast on YouTube. We've been on a hiatus for nearly a year, but you never know. One day, maybe sooner than you might think.
Let's
Yeah, right now,
rewatch
Crusty
episodes of
Cast.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob rewatch episode.
Okay.
SpongeBob episode rewatch podcast. That's the order of words.
Yeah.
If you want to see what a bunch of people who are a bunch of trans people online think about SpongeBob, which you've always wanted to know.
We've been waiting.
You're going chronologically. Where have you? What's the latest one that you've covered?
I think the last one we uploaded was like Wormy and Pretty Patties.
Okay. Yeah, so you got
Pretty
long-
Patty, Pretty Patty.
Yeah. Erica's on some episodes too. Wow.
Oh, yeah, Erica's there. Yeah, she talks about public nudity.
That's awesome. We should do an episode about that
Wow.
on Startcast right now.
We should have an
Right
episode
now?
where like all of our clothes disappear. Well, right now,
I love whenever I say like right now like that. Like we should do that right now. I always think about like Adventure Time finale.
the Adventure Time finale.
Let's go
yes.
there.
Let's go
right
there.
now.
Uh,
Well, do we have anything we want to say to end the show on?
Read It Girl on pillowleaves.neocity.org and look forward to a zine that I took part in.
oh.
That's right. I'm part of a zine. Which one?
Oh, yeah, I forgot the. Wait, you finish.
Was it related to the zine?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
That's sort of the real thing to promote.
Oh yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
needs to buy the U2's Totally Spies plushes on the U2's website. You can order the plushes of all 3 Totally Spies.
No way.
Oh my God! They
All
turned
three
them.
of them.
They turned into helpless plushie forms.
Oh no!
The evil villain zapped them with the plushie ray.
And then I was at the plushinator, and I can't bring Doofenshmirtz into this. I don't want him to be part of this.
No, please give him some.
Oh
grace.
my God! These 3 beautiful females have turned their plush toys into my house.
All 3 Totally Spies. So only 3.
If they sell well, maybe they make the blue one.
There's never gonna be a
Guys,
blue
we need
one,
to reach the Jerry plush stretch goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? I'm just going to end this episode saying that I'm just going to say it. Raising Cane's is just not as good as Zaxby's, and will never be a replacement for it.
Goodbye.